The college football experience, week 5 preview and picks episode on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog is hooking up new customers. Yes, play just $5, get $50 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code TCESGPN. And remember, as always, folks, too, let it ride.
This is Brian Bosworth, a.k.a. The Boz, and you're listening to SGPN. Let it ride, brother. Peace out. Boz out.
Yes. Woo! Welcome to the college football experience, week 5 preview, picks, and all that good shit. YouTube.com/the college experience. Get on over there, hit that like and subscribe button because we're dominating here. Only week 2 is, I would say, the only real blemish. So there we go. We're looking all right. Awesome. This might be the best week of the whole season. This and rivalry week, the final week of the season, I think would be, to me. And I was looking at the schedule back in February, concocting this a special week upon us. YouTube.com/the college experience. Like I said, go check out last night's episode for the weekday games, but we will talk about those briefly in a second with third man in the booth. If you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, my name is Colby Swing at Database Dan, aka Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
I'm probably drinking too much and celebrating too much and not sleeping. Would have killed a normal man, but no, that's gone. The medical advice I got from that was like being hit by lightning. Pretend it never happened and get on with your life.
We are here. I mean, I'm curious if you guys, I know, rivalry week always delivers, but I'm saying this is going to give it a run for the money. Great games on, Thursday. Myself and this next guy will be live in Greenville, huffing paint in the parking lot.
Oh, yeah.
Please come forward if you have the whippets. If you're in the area, come on out. Greenville, North Carolina. Vegas, beautiful place to be. I am joined by my co-host. He is also the host of the College Basketball Experience, and those shows have been firing. Those previews have been firing left and right, so check those out with the season right around the corner. Give it up for former staffer at Austin Peay with the Governors, South Carolina with the Gamecocks, and West Virginia with the Mountaineers, Ryan McIntyre, a.k.a. Monetline Mac. What's up, man?
Oh, what's up, man? This is a calm before the storm. Back to school, Greenville and Morgantown, 72 hours. Oh, it's going to get dangerous this weekend, baby.
Mac tonight. Let's go. Come on, make it Mac tonight. We are joined by third man in the booth, the guy that had Syracuse on the money line this past week. All right, he knew something. He knew something we didn't know. You know what it is? Fran Brown's a Jersey guy.
Camden,
right?
buddy.
Yeah,
Pride of Camden.
Oh, there we go. Give it up for the host of the Bottom Line Bob's podcast. Some know him as Scumbagger Vance. Some know him as the Bet Detective or the Man in the Box. CJ Sullivan, how are you, buddy?
Good, man. This is great. Great to be back. And I want to say right now, I'm all for this MAC tour. I want the tour, the Whippet tour, just the absolute scumbag college campus tour. Anyone can go where the nice places are. No, I want you down and gritty. I want you run and shine. I want you taking trains. I want you getting there by hell or high water. I love this. So you guys will be at the East Carolina Army game?
Yes.
At East Carolina Army game, I do have a large wager on the on the Army Black Knights because ECU is 2-10 against the triple option since Skip Holtz has left. So, but I'll be rooting purple and gold through and through, and I'll be booing the shit out of that cha-cha bullshit offense they're throwing out there. But buddy, yeah, I mean, great call in Syracuse. What was this? So Fran, what he sent you a DM saying we're winning this thing?
Fran Brown, no, it actually played out exactly how I kind of described it. Like Clemson's offense is the problem. Klubik's the problem. They do not want to be in a shootout. They want to just, will you with their talent and power. And if they have to start scoring, they're going to be in trouble. I thought a rain delay was going to fuck it over because I don't know what's going on here in college football this year. I didn't sell Little League. Did they sell candy at red lights too to raise money for their goddamn NIL? I mean, I don't know what's going on in college football this year, but luckily Q still pulled it out. Unfortunately, they lost their quarterback, but yeah, that was beautiful. I mean, you could see that coming, and Dabo's crashing out.
Yeah,
he's crashing out.
Everyone's saying my volume's all fucked up. You guys seem to be getting me fine, right?
Yeah,
we're coming in hot, or you're coming in low. Either way. Apparently, I'm coming in hot. Next slide, Sullivan says I'm coming in hot.
All right. Well, fuck. I don't.
I'll
turn down your guys' mic. You guys aren't that important, right? Let me turn that down.
Yeah. Usually it's your energy that comes in hot. And I mean, this is the way it actually should be. This is what the producer should be. You got to crank me up and crank you down.
Yeah.
But your mic needs to go up.
Are we still, how are we looking now, folks? Are we thriving? Bet Detective, we already covered the way low. Everyone says, I don't know.
But I'm all saying you're good.
You're good now.
Okay.
You're good.
I don't know what I did, but it's working. I want to get to these weekday games because we previewed them, but I want to get the Bet Detective his thoughts on some of these games. But before we do that, look, oftentimes people wonder, especially with our FCS show, Dundee, where are you getting that number from? Right. And I've been connected. I've been lucky enough to be connected and lucky enough to be friends with our friend Sportsbook Consig. And if you don't know who Sportsbook Consig is, Dave Sherapan, he's a great fucking guy. And we just lost him this past week. So we wanted to just show some love to a guy that's helped us out a lot and just been a great fucking guy. If you knew Dave, one of the best guys, Mac, I'm not sure if you knew him. CJ, did you know him?
I've met him a few times. Great. I mean, everything you hear about him is true. He was a great guy. Like, I can't say I was friends with him, but like every time I met him, he was just amazing to you. He's just one of those people.
Great fucking guy.
I met him like twice, Colby. He's good dude, man. Good dude.
Yeah, man. And it's a complete bummer. 55 years old. He's got 3 daughters and just want to send our love and condolences to them and his wife and his family and friends, man. Was the greatest fucking guy, man. I wish I knew him more. I mean,
I know. Yeah, he's one of those people.
That's what I'm saying. Like I just knew him just kind of from just run-ins. He was a fan of our show. And then, I would do the Sports Grid show with him all the time, like once a week last year. So completely, taken back by this news. I knew he was battling some stuff, but I didn't think we were going to lose him. So we want to send our love and condolences there. And look, knowing Dave and Sportsbook Consig, he would just want us to carry on the show right after this. There's no good transition after death going into college football. But
he'd want us to cash in on a death pool. You kidding me? He would have gave us an inside tip.
And if you know Consig, he's a Penn State guy through and through.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Penn State guy through and through. So more on that later. More on that.
Little tragic magic action.
Oh yeah. Rest in peace, brother. Appreciate everything you did for us.
Man. Absolutely. Cheers to Dave. Man.
Cheers. There we go, man. I will definitely drink to him, man.
Peace, brother.
All right, as I was getting to the weekday games, we will be in Greenville. If anyone's out in Greenville, let us know. I'll buy you a shot or a beer or something. Bet Detective, you play this game at all?
Listen, I like ECU in this game. You already told me you're hammering Army because of the triple option. I think you might be a little traumatized from that horrendous BYU game. I was in support. I was watching until that interception before halftime. I said, and then I'm like, I've seen enough that was 1983 Redskin Raiders Super Bowl play. I mean, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking, what they wanted to happen. Who knows? But I don't know. I don't know what to think of this Army team. They've been bad at home, but they've been okay on the road. You know what I mean? It's like, they're losing to Tarleton, but they're also beating K-State. Like, who knows what the fuck is happening here? But I will not have a play on it. I'll have an over/under. If you guys get kicked out, what section you guys are motivated? Maybe I'll try to hit that prop market or something.
Don't
if
worry,
I get
this ain't the Rose Bowl. All right? You can come in 30 cherry bombs deep.
Yeah,
and I mean you could do some crazy shit. I've seen some crazy shit. You got the Mickey Mantle shit going on underneath the bleachers. You know what I mean? Are you familiar with that
I know the Mickey Mantle shit. Absolutely.
Okay. Look, my logic was ECU's 2-10 against option teams. Really, since
love it.
And when I say option teams, specifically Army and Navy, they haven't played Air Force since Skip Holtz days, and that includes last year Blake Harrell's defense getting shit on by the Black Knights. So that's the logic there, and also I hate that cha-cha offense. But hey, hopefully I'm wrong. On Friday, Bet Detective, we have Saudi Arabia State, Virginia, in Scott Stadium. The line has now gone under 7, or at least when I made this line, I'm not looking at it right now. There's also the TCU Arizona State. There's also Houston Oregon State, and I heard I just shout out to was it Go Beavers who let me know that students are back in. Yeah, that's what's crazy. You forget about the West Coast teams; they're not even in school yet.
What the fuck they've been doing?
Yeah, acid. But they're gonna be here for this, so that's big. Wow. Bet Detective, you got any plays on those Friday night slates?
I took Virginia at when I was at 7, but just because I'm a Virginia fan. Obviously, I like the coach. I think there's gonna be a lot of points scored in this game. 60's a lot. I'd play the over, but I have a little bit on Virginia just for some action.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think getting. I know Noah in the chat's going all in on these Horned Frogs. I think getting Arizona State the week after TCU wins the Final Iron Skillet that we know of.
Yes,
I think it's a
big
nice spot there.
It is a nice spot. Arizona State, although I don't know, really another team I really don't know what to do. They're not as explosive, obviously, as last year. So things just aren't clicking. But they got that win versus Baylor on the last play. It is a good spot. But TCU's been fucking impressive, and their defense has been more impressive than I thought it was. So I'm not fading TCU.
Andy Avalos doing a great job, the former Boise head coach. Lincoln versus Davenport. I didn't hit you up on. But I know you were tagging that on Twitter. So I mean,
yes, Bishop Sycamore U.
Bishop Sycamore U. Let's go. All right, let's get the Saturday's action then. If that's all the plays we have there.
Yes.
Saturday morning. Oh boy.
Ooh.
Oh boy. We're starting with a banger. Louisville at Pitt. You guys know Louisville Pitt under Pat Narduzzi is undefeated against Louisville in Heinz Field or wherever the fuck they're calling it now. And they've kind of dominated them really since 2008. I mean, Louisville's only got 3 wins against Pitt since 2008, but only one of them came at Pitt. And I believe that was Todd Graham, I think was the head coach then. This is a smash play, right? I just feel Matt, cover your ears real quick, but I am, here's the logic here for me.
Okay.
Louisville's kind of a finesse team, right? Whether it's Braum, whether it's Satterfield. Look, and I love Braum. You know me, I'm a Braum guy. But I think Pitt has a formula to fuck with that. They have very physical corners normally. They have a good defensive line. They're very aggressive with their blitz packages, right? Which can also be to their own detriment. But it seems like it never hits against Louisville. I think that, and the fact that the way they lost, they had a bye week last week, the prior game, obviously the backyard brawl loss. Mac's going to say eat shit, Pitt. And Narduzzi, I think, needs a big game here. They got a new AD, new president. I feel like this is a big spot for them. Another thing I like is that tall grass that Heinz Field has. Slows down the game a little bit there. Bet Detective, I'm locking up Pitt.
Ooh,
I'm
like
locking
that.
up Pitt getting 5.5.
Is that what that number's at now? 5.5?
5.5.
Wow. Well, I'm gonna write that down. That's a great number. I thought it was around 4, but either way, 4 or 5.
When I made the slide, which was a couple hours ago, let me double check.
I don't listen. I don't question the slides. Slide says 5.5. It's 5.5. Narduzzi off the bye, which they needed after getting whipped in that backyard brawl out in Morgantown. Obviously, a revenge spot. They got destroyed last year. 37-9 was the score or something like that. Louisville crushed Pitt.
4.5 on DK, but there still is a 5.5 out there.
Either way, it's the same. Yeah, it's 4.5 to 6 is kind of the same range. But yeah, they got buried last year. This is the first road game for Louisville either too. This is kind of like, this is their first step into something here. They've been kind of getting Cupcake City here. Desmond Reed, Pitt running back. I kind of agree with what your analysis there, Colby, of them being kind of soft, and Pitt does have the NO for it. We have our Pitt tickets, our future tickets right now. I think it's a good spot for them. Give me the 5.5. I think this money line's live. I'll lock up Pitt with you.
Double lock on these Pitt Panthers. Mac?
Hey, you think they're tired of seeing my face on the internet?
If I'm you, Mac, I think you want Pitt to win so Narduzzi stays there.
Yeah, you're reading my mind, baby. This is how we keep Narduzzi. Lock up Pitt, baby. Let's go.
There we go.
Triple lock it. Yes.
Let's keep Narduzzi in the brawl so we can beat you in 1,427 days or whatever the fuck it is. Eat shit, baby. Let's go.
We got a triple lock on the Pitt Panthers. Sprinkle the money line.
Yeah, absolutely. That's how you come out the gate.
Shout out to Darius Jones, best show on the internet.
Yeah.
Shout out to Steven in the chat. It says, Brown figured out the Narduzzi defense. 3 backs ran for 5+ yards a carry. That was at L&N Stadium. All right. At Acupuncture Stadium, whatever the fuck they're calling this goddamn 3 River Stadium. Look, it ain't gonna work, buddy. It ain't gonna work.
It ain't gonna work, buddy. I need to get my soundboard lit up for the remote play. I can't do it in the office anymore because of the hard outs and the
hard pressure they put you up.
The hard pressure, and then I go into a black dark parking lot afterwards. I'm delirious, and I got to commute home. I'm like, what the hell just happened? I just had 4.5 hours of college football.
That parking
Dundee
lot
and Mac.
I think it's been cleaned up a little bit, but that parking lot.
Oh, it's sketchy. It's sketchy.
Oh, dude. A few years ago, I was coming out of there. Well, first I've seen the guys breaking into Chuck's auto spot,
Good,
right?
yeah,
I did a solid let them know that but
a day after let them know, check the cameras, and all of a sudden he's been Chuck's guy.
By the way,
for life.
give me a free oil change, all right, yeah. Pinhead.
Hey, do you think they were playing my video in their facility all week? They're like, dude, we gotta listen to this fucking prick fucking shit on us.
Narduzzi, probably.
Yeah,
probably.
Look at it, fucking 12-16 in your last 28 games, 2-7. Your only wins are against Central Michigan and Duquesne. Come on, Pitt. You got to fucking carry a little bit of the weight in the rivalry, you fucking clowns. Let's go. Win a game, Narduzzi.
And let me tell you, man, you better watch it. I know you got you got your old apartment back in Morgantown. What is that? 45 minutes from Pittsburgh?
Oh yeah, come on down, Narduzzi. We'll fucking Oklahoma drill.
You better hope you don't run into him at the giant eagle.
Oh, it's
right. Like PNC Park.
It's very close. Every at Duquesne, every Sunday we head on over to West Virginia to get our moonshine and liquor because it's a Quaker state. They wouldn't sell alcohol on Sundays. Like, let's head on down to Morgantown. Stop at a fucking Hardee's on the way by.
I can just picture Matt getting a flat. He's getting a flat on the way up there, and then Narduzzi drives past. No idea. He gets out of the car, but he realizes it's him, and he's watched a bunch of those videos. They start brawling in the middle of the field or the middle of the freeway.
We're gonna keep you around, Narduzzi, so we can beat you again in 3 years.
Game 2, UCF, Kansas State, and I swear this is just kind of the way things align sometimes, but I have a lock here. I'm not buying this UCF night bullshit. What did Scott Frost say to Belichick after, even though Belichick drafted his ass? He said, by the way, we're UCF. We're not Central Florida. The disrespect all year. Well, what does UCF stand for, Scott? All right. Look, K-State had a much needed bye, and I'm locking up K-State to destroy UCF as they hit the road for the first time. So give me K-State laying 6.5 against these very, very Golden Knights. Bet Detective, what are you doing here?
Absolutely. I mean, this is a smash spot of K-State. Now, granted, it is the last smash spot of K-State if this does not work out, because I've been doing a lot of bounce back K-State efforts. It has not worked out, but you're right. I think it's a buy. It's a reset. This line is completely in their favor because of that situation. And you're right. And UCF coming off that spot is an absolute fade. So you gotta love. I mean, this line should be I'd imagine a look ahead in the summer was probably around. I mean, it had to have been double digits, right?
Yeah, I think it was like 17.
Yeah, exactly.
Like 31 to 31-10.
Yeah, I would still put this line like a 14.5. So getting under a touchdown, this is a smash lock K-State.
Mac, you in? Triple lock again?
Yeah, and I know we're going against Tragic Magic here, but I just don't like the spot. I think it's been a draining week for UCF. Losing Sean Clark. I think it goes against him here. I think K-State blows him out off the bye.
Triple lock on K-State. The Wildcats at Bill Snyder Family Stadium.
We gonna put them in our contest again, CJ?
I mean, there's so many teams that I thought I'd wear off, that I fucking waved off for the contest, but they keep creeping back in. They keep fucking Godfather 2 stuff. They keep coming me back in. It's a possibility. We're not putting them in yet. It's a possibility, but.
Next game, and I'm curious. I'm just going to follow the Bet Detective here, but I kind of think there's value on these Orange Men as Duke comes to that filthy Carrier Dome to take on the Syracuse Orange Men. And look, we obviously know Stephen Jelly set white people back by about another 100 years as he got out for the season by himself, doing a rollout.
Unbelievable.
Every time I see this, I mean,
Tragic.
It happens once or twice a year, and I just sit there and say, "Fucking A."
Unreal.
Gosh, like. So now they have the what is it, former LSU quarterback?
Yeah, LSU Collins, right?
Yeah.
He threw a touchdown when he got in there.
He did. That's what I'm saying. Like, am I crazy to think that Ricky Collins, by the way, is his name?
Ricky Collins, yeah.
Am I crazy to think that this line's a little ridiculous? Like Duke's defense has not been very good this year.
Yeah.
I haven't bet this one yet, but I can be talked into potentially betting Syracuse just covering the 5.5. Maybe they don't win, but they can cover 5.5, right?
I don't know. This is such a letdown spot, obviously, for Syracuse. With a huge upset win at Clemson. Fran Brown's doing the radio. I don't like when Fran Brown does the media tour. They're talking about him getting the SEC job. Like it's just such an easy letdown spot. Backup quarterback. Here's a stat for you if you guys want some stats. Home conference dogs of 3 or more points off of big upsets as double-digit dogs. Road win double-digit dogs are 37% against the spread the following week. So it's not a great spot for that. Duke impressed me when their comeback first week. We were on Duke, and I didn't like obviously how it started, but they righted the ship a little bit. I mean, under a touchdown. I mean, I can see Duke pouring it on towards late. I'd be surprised if half the public even knows Syracuse lost their quarterback last week. To be honest, that's why they almost got the number like this. But I definitely see where you think there's value. But yeah, I'm taking Duke here.
I'll take the Q's in the points, but I'm not going to bet.
Yeah, I'm not locking it. I'm not locking it up. But I think you got to take Duke.
There will be no bet for me on this game. I'll lay it with Duke just because I think that they finally found something in that second half. And I'll play the letdown spot. I mean, we were high as shit on Duke coming into the year.
Right.
I think that
my problem is the defense still hasn't looked great to me. Like even last week, the offense, which I kind of expected, and I know Terry Moore, their safety's been out, who's on the NFL radar, and maybe when they get him back, because he got injured in the bowl game last year against Ole Miss, maybe that's a piece that they're missing. That can really help turn this defense around. But I came into this thinking like, man, they're going to be one of the best defenses in the ACC. They do not look that good so far. Next up, South Alabama heading to North Texas. Oh man, I'm tempted. Here. North Texas laying 12.5. The over under at 62.5. I feel like we should bet North Texas, guys. I feel like they're a lot better than South Alabama.
They might be the best team in football.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. These guys are unbelievable.
Should we go in? Let's bet this. Detective, you in?
Going down to Denton, I didn't have a strong play on it, but so many people are tweeting at me about North Texas. I've adopted them. They might be the best goddamn team in the country. Let's go.
I'm in. I'm going to lay this. I don't think South Alabama can cover 12.5 against this team.
Yeah, you're right. Fuck it. North Texas on a mission, dude.
Lock. The mean green of North Texas. Double lock with the bet detective Mac. Are we really gonna have 3 triple locks in the first 5 games?
No. I'm on the Jags here.
All right,
they covered this number against Tulane.
Show some reason.
Tulane was at South Alabama though.
They covered at Auburn too. I actually think South Alabama's okay. North Texas off the overtime game. North Texas is gonna win, but they win by 10.
That's true. They are off that overtime game, which they almost blew it and whatever. But
no bet. I'm not going against them in Denton though. Fuck
no, sirree.
I feel good about this. Let's go. All right. Next up, we got the Lou Holtz Bowl, Fayetteville, Arkansas. They never played. How the fuck's that possible? Both these teams. Arkansas was like a blue blood for a while there. Notre Dame, how'd they never play? It's fascinating. Notre Dame laying 4.5.
That's a beautiful Lou cartoon there.
I knew you would love that, buddy.
Yeah.
Did that for you. And this is where we really need your soundboard, but I'll just go with
I know.
well, I don't get bring the head cold, but
shout out to the great Lou Holtz.
I have a Lou Holtz giving me a man in a box shout out, and I have one where he literally almost dies coughing. and I got it all for the same cameo. Money well spent.
I believe this is the hardest game on the whole entire fucking slate. All right. And the logic is this. I would be all about this if there's not reports about Bobby Petrino potentially backstabbing Sam Pittman and talking to the boosters. How much is he focused on? I know Notre Dame's defense been ass, but I'm concerned that he's not focused on the Irish and Talon Green and company are going to sit there with a weak game plan because this guy's politicking for a fucking job. And at the same time, Notre Dame, CJ Carr, this is his. I know he played at Miami, but this is a little different. Going at Arkansas is a legit crazy environment.
Yeah.
I'll take Arkansas, but I thought it was one of the hardest games to cap. If anything, I Benedict on the middle of the SGP show. I was originally going to take Notre Dame, and then I'm like, Petrino might be trying to say you win this game and you put up a lot of points on Notre Dame's defense. That might solidify him to be the next head coach. But I don't know. There's a lot of intangibles in this game. Bet Detective, what are you doing here in Fayetteville?
Yeah, this is definitely a tough game. Pittman on the hot seat, and it seems like Petrino's lighting the match, which is hilarious. Which is absolutely hilarious.
Does Arkansas have a bye after this?
That's a good question. Coming off two heartbreaking losses are coming off of the absolute choke.
They
job.
They do have a bye after this.
That's perfect.
This is exactly what he's politicking for.
Yeah, this line opened at 6. It's now down to 4.5. But everyone's betting on Notre Dame, so that kind of tells you something too. When you talk about gambling, when the public's on one side, but yet the line goes that direction. Either way, Notre Dame is. They've still been playing good. There's a stat where they have like 24 more points off expectancy of the opponent. They're 30-10 against the spread on road and neutral games, in the last 6 years.
I think the concern is they're right now 132nd in pass defense.
They're terrible in pass defense. Listen, they're terrible, and their D-backs are wounded. And Talon Green, side play here, his passing prop is 250.5 yards. I'm smashing that over Talon Green.
Yeah.
I think he has a fucking field day. But at the same time, Arkansas is 113th against the run, and like rush expectancy.
They're not even going to pass the ball, right?
Jeremiah Love might have 300 fucking yards himself.
Underdog fantasy, I think is 101.5.
Oh my god,
the higher lower.
That's
on
crazy.
A stat projection.
Is that a first half stat? That's insane. So that It's going to be back and forth. I love the over, even though it's still 64.5. I don't see how anyone's stopping anyone. But just because that environment. Oh, I just heard that echo. I think that the fans are hearing. I'll take Arkansas, but I'm not betting it.
You're betting the over, though, huh?
Yeah, I am betting the over, but I'm taking Arkansas plus the 4.5.
Bet Detective taking the over 64.5. Mac, what are you doing here?
I'm going to shock everybody. Everybody probably thinks I'm on Arkansas. I'm locking Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Notre Dame fans are so fucking spoiled and annoying. They're like, we suck. They have 2 losses to Miami and Texas A&M by a combined 4 points. Like,
I get it. But at the same time, like, I think there was a lot of hype that this might be the best defense in the nation.
Yeah. Well, and last week they're going crazy about last week. A lot of the Purdue stats came after that fake lightning delay. Notre Dame didn't want to be there after that fucking lightning delay.
Can we get a Notre Dame win like 45-40?
And then Petrino takes over.
Petrino takes over, and Ash is fired for Notre Dame. A double fire, even on a win. You got to fire the defensive coordinator after that, right? He's about to go. So if they let up 40 points, let's get everybody fired, win or lose.
I think this is like a 48-34. Notre Dame just opens it up because they can't stop them, and this is the end of Pittman, as much as I hate to say it.
Yeah.
Money line, Mac, locking up Notre Dame. Sounds like you should lock up the over too if you got that many points.
Yeah, I like the over too. I think they're gonna.
Yeah, love the over.
This is it for Pittman. Sorry, pull pork.
All right. I want to shout out to Eric F, who DM'd me this and actually sent me the actual screenshots. So he did a deep dive. Great. This is why it's so great to do this show. He's like, for the past 10 hours, I've been sitting there studying the NCAA handbook. It's 8-mile guideline for the Lightning. But get this, the schools can make their own guidelines, right? So Notre Dame's policy says within 15 miles, right? So each school has a different policy. So we were a bit baffled at this last week, Bet Detective, with Clemson because there was no lightning in the area. Yeah,
what's Notre Dame's policy for lightning when a kid is filming your practice though on a scissor lift? Is that within 15 miles or is that within 15 minutes? I mean,
oh boy, I mean, yeah.
Fuck you, Notre Dame is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, no, and shout out to Eric because he's doing this deep dive. He sent me actually Notre Dame's policy. He sent me the NCAA stuff, and this makes sense because I've seen someone else had DM me that they have a policy, and I forget if it was Clemson or whoever. I got to go back and look from like 2 weeks ago, but they're saying that the Lightning was 30 miles away, so that might explain. But here's the thing: where was this years ago? They must have would they all update this within 1 year? I'm still taken back on why this has been such a crazy pandemic with these lightning delays.
So
there ain't nothing within 30 miles of Notre Dame's campus but a goddamn Olive Garden either. It's not like what are they yeah, what are they fucking saving in 2 prisons?
All right. Next up, we got still 9 a.m. slate, man. As we got Maction. What on a Saturday?
Yeah, I don't like
Bowling Green. Eddie George and company heading to Athens, Penn Stadium to take on the Bobcats. I am now seeing this line at 8.5. By the way, it's not 9.5 like the slide says. Ohio lay at 8.5. The over under at 52.5. Part of me wants to say like Ohio is asleep at the wheel against the FCS Gardner Webb. That's that we cashed on, Mac. But does this stink a little bit to you?
It does. I'm kind of surprised this isn't double digits. I mean, we were all over Gardner Webb because Ohio was playing. We're coming off 3 straight bye games against Ohio State, West Virginia, and Rutgers. I think everybody's overreacting. And Bowling Green's off a bye game. I like Ohio. I think there's fringe lock. I think they blow them out.
I just want to I want some clarity on this. I believe Bowling Green lost one of their best defenders for the season last week too.
Bowling Green lost their best defensive players celebrating an interception is what happened, by the way.
Yeah.
Lost fantastic. For the season. Yeah. He celebrated, did the jump up to the sideline, the chest bump, and tore out his Achilles or some shit. It was awful. But yeah, I'm with you guys. This line should be double digits. Let's pound Ohio.
Let's go. Let's lock up.
There we go. The triple locks are flowing this episode.
Bobcats. Navarro.
Yeah. Triple lock on the Ohio Bobcats. Lay at 8.5.
Worth noting, this is kind of a fourth hard game in 4 weeks for Bowling Green, too. They were at Cincinnati, then they had Liberty, then they're at Louisville. Now they got to go to Ohio. So 3 out of 4 on the road. Bobcats more fresh team.
Yeah, let's go. Next up, we got Rutgers.
Ooh.
Who doesn't love this matchup? This is the revenge tour, right? For Kalakmanis. As Rutgers is heading into Huntington Stadium there to take on these Gophers. Darius Taylor, their star running back, is questionable. It's kind of important to know that he's available. But still, I have highlighted the fact that Minnesota starts a true lawn chair in Drake Lindsay. Now I know the Greek pellet gun who used to be at Minnesota, who's now at Rutgers. He's actually having a good season. But I still have my questions, and I will take Rutgers to stay within this number, but I am not betting this thing. This is like a 13-10 game, maybe a 2017 game. Bet detective, what are you doing here?
What is the total in this game? 51.5. It seems a bit high. I mean, they're not the defensive teams we thought they're going to be.
It was 26-19 a season ago.
All right. But Rutgers opens it up a little bit more now. I like Rutgers here plus the points. I think the money line is live, but obviously nothing I really want to bet. What a hideous game this is of hideous teams. But I think Rutgers is definitely the side here, though.
Yeah, I think it's the side too, because especially because Taylor's questionable. He's their best player. Mac, what are you doing here?
I'm on Fleck. I'll lay the points. I think they win by 7. They're off a bye week. They got embarrassed at Cal. Rutgers coming off the Iowa game. This Rutgers defense sucks. What happened to Rutgers defensively?
Yeah.
Well, it will look a lot better because they're playing Minnesota's offense.
True. But I mean, they couldn't stop Iowa. If you can't stop Iowa, and like if Iowa's scoring almost 40 on you, the fucking FCS doesn't even allow 40 to Iowa.
But Iowa did have a kick return for a touchdown and a punt return, like 40 yards, right? So I mean, they did.
It was by far
Iowa
the best
up
Iowa
a little bit. Yeah,
they were throwing it on them though.
Well, because Gronkowski, people were hating early in the year. It's like, give the guy a break. He'd been in the same offense for 6 years. He goes over and learns Tim Lester's shit. It's going to take him a few weeks. So no one got a lock here?
Nah.
All right. Next up, we got USC heading to Illinois Memorial Stadium there in Champaign. The line is 6.5? Still 6.5. Let me just double check. Yeah, the total 60.5.
It's a pride game, right?
I mean, I think USC is going to win the game, but I think Illinois will stay in this enough because I do think that was the way you got your ass whooped. But here's my problem. I think in our preseason episode, I took Illinois to win. Their secondary is beat up, and you don't want to play Lincoln Riley when your secondary is that beat up. I'll take the 6.5 because I think it is a pride game. The way you got embarrassed on national TV, I think they're going to be chippy. They're going to stay in this thing. I'm not betting it though because I don't feel good about that secondary all beat up against a Lincoln Riley offense. Bet detective, what are you doing here?
I mean, you're right. Xavier Scott's out. The rest of the D-backs are banged up. That's not good. This line was a 1.5 a week ago. I mean, that's a pretty big. Understandable why it moved so much, but and this USC is a juggernaut. Now, last year they were not prepared to win on the road in Big Ten. They lost to Maryland, Michigan, Minnesota. I mean, but this year's team, they're a little different. Their O line's better, their D line's better. They're kind of more prepared. I mean, those running backs are great that they have, all three of them. Sanders, King, Miller, Wayman Jordan, but a lot of that has to do with the O-line. That being said, this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted Indiana to smack Illinois just so I could play Illinois coming back here in this spot, hoping to get 7.5, and it's down to 6.5. I'll still take Illinois. listen, USC. They're gonna have to stack the box maybe to stop Luke Altier, but I don't know. USC's defense is certainly not the way Indiana's is. So I see Illinois kind of keeping up with them on the road in this game. The fact that this was at 1 and now it's at a full touchdown is a little too much for me. So give me Illinois. I'm not going to lock it up because of how much of a wagon USC is, but I like Illinois here a lot, actually.
And shout out to Jacob he's going to be at this game. Jacob,
yeah, Champagne.
There we go.
Big
Nothing like getting
kickoff.
out to a game. Mac, what are you doing here, man?
I'll lock up the Illini. I was
Yes,
on the hook last week. I think everybody's shell shocked that had Illinois. Illinois was very popular last week. I think everybody's like, you can't take them. Why not? They're back at home. There's a 9 a.m. kick for USC. USC still has not covered a game on the road in Big Ten play since joining the league. Show it to me, Lincoln Riley. I think USC's overrated. I don't think they're that good either. So, give me the Illini almost getting a touchdown at home. I think this is a high-scoring back-and-forth game. I think Altmaier and company will move the ball. I'll lock Illinois.
Double lock, CJ?
Yeah, fuck it, lock it up. But also lock me up that over as well. No, because I said last week, if that's what happens and I get the touchdown, that's what I'm going to do. I want to lock up Illinois. But definitely the over as well. Not only is that secondary banged up for Illinois, I mean, Indiana, and granted, there was Indiana, and that was a buzzsaw. But they ran for what? What did they run for? 300 yards and 3 touchdowns of fucking 49.
Honestly, though, that's what's crazy is like a Bielema team getting bitched like that.
Yeah.
But
he could have had those guys ready to go. USC hasn't done shit this year.
Double lock, CJ and Mac on the Illini plus 6.5. Also, CJ's on the over 60.5. Mac, you saying money line?
I'll sprinkle something on the money line. Like I said, everybody's crowning USC. Why? Their best wins Sparty at home at Purdue? Like, they haven't done anything.
Yeah, but I mean, I think Sparty's a little bit better than the perception.
Yeah,
I was on Sparty last week.
Great cover for you. What a
easy
motherfucker.
Easy cover. They threatened the game.
This place will be lit.
It will be.
Yeah, like big noon kickoff, 9 a.m. local time for USC. Illinois going to be ready on Saturday.
All right, next up, we got still that 9 a.m. slate as the Rambling Wreck head to Grove Stadium in a series that goes back 108 years to take on Wake Forest. Georgia Tech's laying 13.5. I have thought about betting Wake Forest. It's just Robbie Ashford. I can't get there, but I'm on Wake Forest. I still let this go to 14 and I'm in. Bet Detective, Grove Stadium, ACC Classic. This used to be on Jefferson Pilot Sports, baby. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm not betting, but I will take Wake on the points. Anytime you get these newly ranked teams like Georgia Tech, a great story this season, you know, and this is the first time all year they're ranked at 16th or something like that.
No, I think they were ranked the week before, right?
Were they?
I think they
were.
Hey,
there is a 14 out there, Colby. There's a 14 floating.
All right, I'm in. Let's go.
Wake not only had the bye week, but they played on Thursday the week before.
Right.
Georgia Tech's played 2 games since said. So
Robbie Ashford's fucking terrible though.
He is not very good. I agree.
But I think like who's Georgia Tech got on deck?
They have a bye week. They're looking ahead to that bye week.
Let's go.
5 games in 5 weeks. Just go. Wake. Lock.
Yeah, let's go. We'll lock it up. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Wake. Man, do this home ball. You need these spotted wits in Salem.
Triple lock on these Demon Dinks. Let's go. Come on, Ashford. Let's go.
Georgia Tech be like 14 on the road.
14 points in these Dinks. Get Chick Hernandez on the call. Let's go. Shout out to Danny Dumbshit giving us $100 just like that. Boom.
Yes.
Boom.
Thank you, Danny Dumbshit. I'm gonna have to put my PO box up here because I don't see a dime of these goddamn fucking money that puts into his diaper money. So yeah, I will be.
It goes to SGPN. You know what I mean?
What?
Hey,
SGPN.
Hey, did Temple not cut?
Fuck that. What they got to do with us? They never done shit for us.
Hey, Temple covered last week, right?
Yeah, that was one of my bets.
Yeah. What are you talking about, Rec? They Georgia Tech didn't cover last week. Temple covered.
Temple backdoored
that,
win
the game, buddy.
Yeah, you're laying
still win the game. I got Georgia Tech like 31-21. We covered. Yeah. Boom.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah,
When you
Temple had a
gamble,
Temple had a beautiful cover.
we didn't say Wake money line, brother.
No, I did not say Wake money. They're going to play hard, though.
I did,
Yeah.
man. I need them over to 4.5 wins. Let's go.
Let's
Wake
go.
first half money line. That could hit. Wake first half money line.
I like that.
Shout out to Danny Dumbshit once again.
No,
Appreciate you,
absolutely.
brother.
Shout out, Dan.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Way to go, Danny. Dumb shit.
Next up,
It is funny just saying that. In all sincerity, thank you, Danny Dumb Shit. You are one of the Mr. Dumb. Can I say Mr. Dumb Shit if I may? Tip of the cap.
Cincinnati is heading to the booth.
Yes.
To take on these Kansas Jayhawks. Kansas laying 4.5. This line fucking reeks.
What the fuck is? I mean, I know since he's off a bye, but come on, what is this?
Yeah. You know what it is though? I'm curious. Does this apply for Tragic Magic if Scott Satterfield played and coached with Sean Clark for that long?
Dude, well, that's a bit much. You guys like Kansas here? Is that what I'm hearing?
The line reeks. I thought it would be Kansas like -8.5.
Fuck that. Off this letdown, dude. Cincinnati's already covered in this goddamn stadium in this state of Kansas as a dog. What are we talking about here? I love Cincinnati in the money. I'm locking up Cincinnati.
Oh shit! I did not see that coming.
Yes. Kansas is a favorite. Are you kidding me? I know they had West Virginia in the letdown spot, though, as Colby cashed in and rubbed it in across everyone. But other than that,
hit, motherfuckers. Alt-line hit, which I gave away on this very show.
Great.
That was a rigged game.
Great. That was a rigged game. And Kansas, other than that, is 6-17 against the spread as a favorite. I don't trust them laying 4.5, especially if I let them get the fuck out of here. Cincinnati's going to win this game. I'm not saying off that they're 70-0 win off Northwestern State, but I do like teams that roll in like that. They kind of keep that momentum going a bit like that. Yeah, I like Cincy here.
Bet Detective locking up the Bearcats. I'll take Kansas, but no bet. This line reeks. Mac, what are you doing here?
I just don't all Satterfield's games reek, and he just never covers. Although he did cover against Nebraska, but they're also just such a.
This could easily be like 35.
I'm gonna battle CJ. I've seen this with Satterfield where we just say, "Oh, it reeks," and then Satterfield just fucking has these dumbass coaching decisions. Leipold's gonna coach circles around him.
We have our first battle of the show.
I'll take that.
What is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you.
In one corner, moneyline Max saying, "Give me the Rock Chalk Jayhawks." And in the other corner, the man in the box saying, "Give me that Skyline Chili shit." What's your opinion on Skyline Chili, CJ?
Oh, keep that cinnamon shit out of my fucking face. And they put on pasta. What the fuck is wrong with these people? They just want any kind of culture they can. It's gross. These idiots ship it out and they make you eat it. Like what? I wouldn't eat this shit in Cincinnati, let alone if I'm fucking like here. They're mailing it out. It makes
me think of the original Naked Gun where Leslie Nielsen meets that chick, Elvis's daughter. I forget her name, and he's like, I know a great place for. You want to go grab a bite to eat? I know a great place for Viking food, right? I feel like that's exactly what that's applying to there. Nice battle there. This will be fun to watch. All right. Next, before we get to the next game, I do want to let the good folks know that the college football experience is brought to you by mybookie.ag. MyBookie is your place to bet on football and everything else. Their prop builder is second to none. Their motto is bet on anything, anywhere, anytime. You can easily deposit, get lightning fast payouts using crypto. Head on over to mybookie.ag, and when you do, use our promo code TCESGPN for 100% bet back bonus up to $500 for new customers. That's mybookie.ag. Promo code TCESGPN. We're also brought to you by NoVig. Yes, NoVig is America's #1 sports prediction market. And since NoVig is an exchange, you know you're getting some of the best prices in the market. NoVig's available also in 35 plus different states. Download the NoVig app and get $50 when you spend $5 if you use our promo code SGPN. Get in on the action with NoVig, promo code SGPN. All right. We are back. Chat's cracking me up. They're talking about Filipino spaghetti as hot dogs. So I can't talk shit about Skyline chili.
Well, that's the thing. If you just kept the chili to hot dogs and normal chili shit, but they're slapping on fucking pasta spaghetti. Like, what are we doing here?
I actually think it's when it gets foul is when the cinnamon arrives.
Yeah, of course. Get this. Fuck. I mean, what are we doing here? Cinnamon toast crunch.
I actually don't mind it if I'm shit hammered, but when you're sober, when you're dead sober, having Skyline chili, it takes a little bit. You're just like, what the fuck am I eating?
Yeah, well, that's what says everything about you. Oh, this is what we're famous for, but first you have to get absolutely hammered to appreciate it. Well, I'll eat the fucking napkin holder if I'm hammered. What's that gonna tell me?
That's a good battle we got going there. Next up, hey guys. I mean, how many years has Diego Pavia made me a fortune? I happen to have a large wager on Vanderbilt over 4.5 wins, and it can cash. The only thing standing in their way right now is Bronco Mendenhall and Utah State. Vanderbilt laying is it still 22.5? The over under at 59.5. Two of my favorite quarterbacks in college football here, with Diego pissing Pavia, and then the pig farmer Bryson Barnes. How many times will quarterback power be called in this game? We should set an over under on it. But Vandy's been covering every fucking week, but this is the one. Aggies cover the 22.5. I'm not actually betting this game because I'm cashing that over 4.5 wins. Bet Detective, what are you doing here in Nashville?
No, I 100% agree. I think Vandy covering last week, and I was on Vandy, was more of their opponent being so absolutely terrible. Utah, this is Bronco Mendenhall we're talking about here now.
Yeah.
I mean, my God, they're 4-0 against the spread all year, 3-1 straight up. Well, this is a different piece. This is a little too big for your britches here, laying 22.5 against a team with a pulse. I'm locking up Utah State plus 22.5. This is way too many. This is shit. I agree with you. Vandy wins. Vandy's good. I'm all for the pisser. I'm all for this Vandy team, but I'm not laying over 3 touchdowns against a Mendenhall led team that's coming in here. They're averaging 36 points a game, for God's sakes. Give me Utah State. Lock it up. 22.5.
Bet Detective going in on these Aggies. Also, shout out to Caleb Carter giving us $10. Looking forward to seeing you guys on the college basketball front. There we go. Thank you, man. And yes, folks, if you don't know, if you're just tuning in for the first time ever for football, we talk every single college basketball game of the season, every single night. We don't take a night off. We've been doing this shit for years. So make sure you subscribe to the college basketball experience when the season goes live on November 3rd, or actually November 2nd is when you should get over there. Actually, no, you should get over there now with all these previews, Max. What the fuck am I doing here?
We just did one. We did the MAAC, baby. Fucking
there you go.
Manhattan Jaspers are going to win it this year.
Yes.
This is a double lock. Vandy, look ahead to Alabama. They were. We didn't credit their revenge on Georgia State as much last week. So yeah, this is a little bit of the sleepy spot. Vandy wins by 17. Lock.
Double lock on these Aggies. Is this going to make the card for the contest over at Westgate?
Don't induce action, Colby. Let's just move it along, and then we'll have our play that bitch. We don't talk about our process. We get up early in the morning. Apologize for using the B word.
As far as what my votes are and what my process is, I wake up early in the morning after covering a game late.
She's great.
You don't need to apologize. I think she earned that.
Next up. That was aggressive. It was aggressive. There was no need for that.
We got a rivalry game.
Should have said slut. Okay, here we go. EMU, CMU.
The Eastern Michigan Hurons heading to Mount Pleasant to take on the Central Michigan Chippewas in a series that goes back 123 years, Bet Detective. Moneyline Mac with a great call last week for Eastern Michigan. Didn't he battle you? Didn't he battle you on that? Against those Raging Cajuns? He might have.
Finally, they came through. My guy.
No, I don't think I battled him with EMU. EMU was on our card 2 weeks ago, weren't they?
Oh yeah, and they had the nastiest non-cover. Them in Wyoming.
They did.
Sent us over and fucking stuck it up our ass.
Yeah.
Both of those were ridiculous.
Shout out to Spencer England giving us $5 too. He says he loves you, and this Vandy preseason schedule for 5 weeks is bullshit. He's got a bladder infection. Vol's from what? From having too much sex? That's okay.
Pissing on teams. Bladder infection. Let me translate for you, Kobe.
Oh, I got you.
From pissing on teams.
What is he doing, Kingpin? Whoa! EMU is the play, though. I will take the points in EMU, but I'm not betting this. I just want to watch it. Mac, what are you doing here?
I'll take the points. I mean, can you believe Drinkle's letting almost a touchdown in his first MAC game here? This seems a lot. Creighton's so good as a dog over the years.
Yeah, Creighton Creighton historically plays a lot of one score games. I know you can still lose by 6 or 7, but
yeah,
I'm not betting this. But
check the picks page. This might be a lock.
Bet detective, what are you doing here?
EMU, no bet. Next slide, Sullivan.
Next up, we got Georgia. I have a lock here. Georgia Southern is heading into Bridgeforth Connect Stadium there. The legendary JMU Dukes will be hosting Georgia Southern. Shout out to Patty C. I know this game. This is a game they used to play a lot in the FCS, and in my opinion, I think Georgia Southern plays them well historically. Georgia Southern beat them 28-14 a season ago, so there is a revenge here. But this is way too many fucking points. They're coming off the Liberty rivalry game.
Yeah.
This is way too many points. I will lock up Georgia Southern plus 17.5. I also think the over 57.5 will hit in this game, despite it being 28-14 a season ago. Bet detective, what are you doing here?
I'm with you. I'm locking. This is way too many points. Letdown spot. The claws in that eagle there too. It looks like one of those old slippers those comic slippers where you have the big bear claws, big bear feet or whatever. I don't like Georgia Southern, but yeah, 17.5 is way too many points for the fighting Patty C's here off of that Liberty game. So
I think Patty C would tell you, I don't want to speak for him, but I believe this is the team he feared. Like, a lot of hype behind the App State JMU and the
terrible
Marshall
spot
JMU. I think he historically says Southern's the team that gives him the most trouble. Mac, what are you doing here?
Yeah, it's a triple lock because Georgia Southern has not only covered 2 out of 3, they've won 2 out of 3 outright as a double-digit dog against JMU.
It wouldn't shock me if they won the game. I mean, I'm not going to take the money line, I don't think, but it would not shock me if they won. Maybe sprinkle $20 on the money line. I do think this Georgia Southern team's not as good as last year's team, but it wouldn't shock me. I expect this to be like a 1-score game in the fourth quarter. So
chippy game.
All right, triple lock, man. I didn't know we'd have this many triple locks today.
Flowing.
Let's put dipshit Dan's 100 on it. Let's go on the money line. Let's go.
Dipshit Dan.
Whatever the moniker was.
Danny Dumbshit. He's
Danny Dumbshit. My apologies. My dad was Dan Dumbshit.
Watch. We probably have a listener named Dipshit Dan.
Dr.
What you're
Dipshit
confusing.
Dan.
Yeah. Shout out to DB Cooper, saying the college basketball experience was his introduction to SGPN in general. Appreciate you, brother. Next up, we got Arkansas State heading to Monroe, Louisiana to take on ULM. Mike Gundy, the next coach of Arkansas State. Can we just put that out there?
Yeah.
Series goes back to 59. ULM, Bryant Vincent, he's athletic director, he's coach, he's offensive coordinator. They're saving a ton of bucks. The guy knows what the fuck he's doing, though. So give me ULM minus 1.5, and I will not bet this game. Bet detective, what are you doing here?
Indian on Indian action. I love it. Way it used to be. Arkansas State. No bet. Give me Arkansas State. No analysis.
I don't think I'll ever lay up anything with you.
Yeah, that's basically my analysis. I'm not laying points with ULM.
By default, I'll take Arkansas State. I don't really know. Monroe had the big win at fucking UTEP outright, which made no sense.
He went 5-7 year one, and he was pretty fucking confident about his team this year. I think they might be like a bowl team.
They might be. I mean, I thought that the way that they finished the year losing 6 out of 7, they may crumble this year. But yeah, I mean they've been chippy. Give me Arkansas State. Though.
Fuck you, but you're right. Fuck ULM. UTEP was a big loss for me last week.
Sam Malone. Red Wolves on a 15-game win streak in the series. Is that true? Double check
that. I was like, they're not on a 15-game win streak on the field. They're 1-3.
It's got to be the series. It's got to be the
Yeah.
series. Yeah.
Let me see.
Next up, the Akron Zips. Zippy! Look at Zippy here. Heading to Toledo. Toledo, great call by you guys last week on Western Michigan money line.
Take that.
As what, 14.5-point dogs.
14.5-point dog. That was just a straight Toledo fade. I mean, it's insane how many times they've lost. He's lost like the last 4 years as double-digit faves. It's crazy. I think it's like the 7th time he's done it.
We got to hammer Toledo though, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
I had this
Lock.
one circle. They had this one circle. Triple lock. Yeah.
They did this 3 years ago. They beat Akron 49-14.
Yep.
Toledo's going to run this shit.
They're going to roll in this game. I love this. I love Toledo here.
Let's go. Triple lock, man. On these Rockets. All right, next up we got the UConn Huskies heading to UB Stadium. Take on the Buffalo Bulls. Nothing like a case of Blue Bowls, but nobody goes into Pete Lembo Field. It catches a dub. Jim Moore laying 3.5, over under at 49.5. Buffalo has not looked that good to me this year. A team that was getting a lot of preseason hype in the MAC.
Yeah. Is their quarterback hurt?
He's doubtful for this game to Taquan Roberson, who was a UConn transfer, by the way. Yeah. But yeah, I'll take UConn minus 3.5. Probably not going to.
Yeah, I'll lock up UConn here. That's a big. I mean, that's a huge. If he's not playing, that's huge.
That is pretty huge. This is a former 4-star recruit by Penn State. So they're going to go with Gunnar Gray.
Yeah,
Gunnar Gray,
fucking perfect. Get us a smackdown get right game for UConn here.
6 for 15, 49 yards in a pick.
UConn already has lost 2 road games, so like it feels like a fucking get right spot for you.
That's what I mean.
All right, let's go. Let's fucking
UConn
go.
should.
I'm on the win total over, and I was already getting dicey with UConn, but man, we triple locking this too.
Lock this up.
Watch Roberson play.
How much did this line move once he's not playing?
Buffalo opened as the favorite when he was
right. Oh, okay. So it moved a lot. All right, fair enough. I still don't care. It's a fair number. He's not playing.
Triple lock on the Huskies. Come Howl with the Huskies. Let's go. Shout out to Daquan the Great.
Yes, love Daquan the Great. He's put on some fantastic shows under the SGPN's pregame show in the NFL. He does some videos and he's got like axes hanging on his walls and shit. He's a fucking lunatic, that dude.
That's perfect. I gotta get him. I want to get him on our DFS show.
Yeah, get him on. Get him on video. He's a fun time.
Next up, we got. Oh boy, here we are.
Boy,
here we are.
Love this.
So
how do you boys think about? How do you boys feel about the Gundy news? I just saw
fuck Oklahoma State. I hope Baylor wins by 1,000. But I feel like Oklahoma State's gonna fucking.
Look, I have no problem if you want to pull the plug on him, but I think he's earned. I think he's earned to be there the entire year.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Boone picking the stadium.
So Baylor's laying 20.5. Over under at 57.5. And in case you missed it, Doug Meacham is the interim head coach for the Oklahoma State Cowboys. I mean, is this historically you kind of like the 1-game bump when you get fresh blood in there, but man, you've seen a lot of coaches and players kind of rep Gundy. I guess you should expect that with a guy that's been there that long, but
yeah. It's different when they're, the coach is the problem and the players don't like the coach and they bump and they always play for the assistant who's in their ears, who's the player's guy. They like Gundy. Gundy wasn't the problem.
Well, Gundy's a former player. They probably identified
right.
him. He played quarterback for them.
Yeah. If anything, they're just going to continue this quitting. So latest thing with Baylor.
Yeah,
they're not going to rally for this shit.
Baylor's off a loss too. Baylor should smack them.
I'm not touching it, but actually the best play is should I bet the over 57.5?
Gundy did speak to the team today.
Did he? That is, I mean, you made a good point, Mac. Last year was his only losing season in
20 years.
20 years.
They fucking fired him.
You didn't give him the. What's crazy is like he still could have got to a. He's only 1-2, and one of those losses is at Oregon.
Without his starting quarterback.
And he hasn't had his starting quarterback all season.
Right, and then exactly. The quarterback went down. It's crazy to fire him like that. I mean, but what a loss that was at Oregon, by the way. But at the same time, yeah, that's just absolutely dirty to fire him like that midseason. Yeah. What was his buyout?
15 mil, right? Isn't that it? He cut that down in the offseason. He cut that down in the offseason.
But stubbornness, I'll lay it. Fuck you, Oklahoma State.
I'm not betting this shit though.
Yeah, go. I hope Baylor wins by 70. That'd be great.
I might go in, check our pregame show Saturday. I might go in on that over 57.5 because I think Baylor's scoring in the 40s. So then you're asking yourself, can Oklahoma State get a score or two against a shitty defense so far in Baylor? So anyway. Next
what a tease that is. Tune in to see if Colby's on the over in that Baylor Oklahoma State. I love it.
It's called show business, brother.
Yeah, hey. I love it. Hey, when you have 19 different college shows during the week, you got to tease them in for what? Hey, stay tuned to see if I'm on my Idaho State team total under.
Stay tuned. That's right. You need to be.
Absolutely. Always stay tuned. Subscribe to all the college experience shows.
UCLA is in as Lakeside. Is this the final Lakeside game? It might be. See you this week or next week.
No, they're playing Purdue.
Or they're playing ULM, right?
Yeah.
Don't they get ULM? ULM's going to win that game, by the way.
Yeah. No, they play Purdue on the 18th, I believe, because I'm in Chicago that weekend.
UCLA, obviously Tim Skipper is the interim head coach.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, for sure.
I don't know though. It's not like he was at Fresno last year.
I think UCLA off a bye week here too. I'm locking UCLA. This is a 1-game bump. I'm the Northwestern laying a touchdown. They suck.
I'm staying away.
Give me UCLA. UCLA's going to win outright. 1-game bump here. This is the 1-game bump.
All right.
Money line back. Locking up these Bruins. Says take the money line too. Let's go. Yeah. You left the Pac-12 for this. Next up. Okay, now here's what the fuck is this number? This is a smash play, by the way.
Oh God.
Someone make this make sense to me. So Rice is heading to Annapolis, Navy Memorial Stadium. Rice is getting 14.5 points. 14.5 points. And they run, I know they're running the shotgun triple option, right? Which is different. But if you know anything about Scotty Abel, he has studied the triple option because he ran the actual triple option prior a few years back. And their defensive coordinator for Rice was on the staff at Rice the year before when they beat Navy 28-14 when Navy was ranked. So I don't understand this line. I think Rice is live to win it on the money line. If anything, I think their offense running the triple from the gun might give Navy. I think Navy might be the team that might be a little more confused defensively. What am I missing here? Why is this line so ridiculous?
What are you missing? They beat Charlotte and fucking Prairie View. What are you talking about?
In Louisiana, but dude, don't like one of the most deceiving scores was that Houston game. Houston scored 21 in the fourth. That game was 14 to 6 or something, or 14 to going into the fourth, whatever it was. I think Rice is a decent football team. I'm locking up the 14.5. I'm sprinkling the money line. I think this is a game.
I'll join you. I always taking the dog on option versus option. The limited possessions. Give me Rice. I like this Scotty Abel bunch.
Dude, and he's gonna in practice. I think they're gonna be able to simulate what Horvath and them do decently. I don't understand it. Go.
All right.
You battling?
I'm not locking. You guys convince me. That is a good point. Then option on option, but I mean, I think Navy just outclasses this team. Though I can see them winning by 3 touchdowns. I'm not rushing to the window to bet Rice. Give me Navy, no bet.
Yeah, good point, Matt. What about Navy beating VMI and UAB? This fucking guy giving Rice shit. Navy's wins are foo-foo as well.
Whoa, but I'm not the one saying why is this line so fucking crazy?
Well, it doesn't. I mean, to me, Rice beat him by 14 a year ago. You know, like that's
revenge spot. All right, let me lock up Maddie. Let me lock up fucking Kobe. Let me lock up Beck. Bring them all on in there.
You want to battle?
Yeah, send your chat to my god. Yeah, you know what? Lock me up the goddamn Navy because I believe in this country. Unlike Maddie in the chat box. Unlike you. Goddamn sons of bitches. These are times we have to lock down, and I'm not going to let you burn the flag on my watch.
14 and a half. This CJ, you know Roger Staubach's not
knee
playing
deep in rice patties.
You know Staubach's not playing quarterback for Navy anymore, right? Next up, we got LSU heading to Oxford, Mississippi. This is the Magnolia Bowl. Ole Miss lay at 1.5. I'm going to go back to the well. I'm locking up LSU.
Love it.
Let's go.
I love that terrible pick.
They're not gonna. They're not gonna storm 2 years or 2 times in a row, not 2 years in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Give me LSU. Ole Miss defense is trash. Nussmeier's gonna attack it. Bet detective, we battle it again.
Oh, lock this Ole Miss. I'm on the lane train on this one by far. I love Ole Miss here. Listen, obviously we can go break down LSU's. This line is almost like this because of LSU's win against Clemson, which is obviously not as good as it looked on week 1. A Florida team that if they only threw 3 interceptions instead of 5 would have beat LSU outright. I mean, this offense is broken by LSU. They're averaging 18 points a game. Their D is nice. They're allowing a 10, but anytime you have ranked team versus ranked team, here's a nice stat for you. The home team is 173-43 straight up, which is about an 80% clip. And you got a line here at 1.5, which is basically a pick 'em. That's all you want. They're a contrarian dog. We called that Ole Miss was going to destroy Tulane last week. Me and Mac both had that. We should have threw that on our goddamn card. Granted, Tulane was running out of gas at that point. It was a combination, but I know Arkansas fumbled away, but they beat Arkansas by a touchdown. They beat Kentucky on the road. They got impressive wins. I'm not impressed with any of LSU's wins. I'm not. Fuck for the family. And Trinidad, I think, is even better for Ole Miss at quarterback. I don't care who play. I think he's a better option. I think they're going to hey, sit down with that injury. We're all good here. Lane went on Twitter and told everyone to bet the over. I'm not going to do that, but I will take Ole Miss. I love that her daughter's doing a recon mission and fucking a linebacker over there on the other side. I mean, all hands are on deck for this. Are you kidding me? Give me the Lane train. You guys are late on this. Ole Miss, lock it up.
Mac, before I play the battle music, you went in on this action?
Yes, I do. I was waiting for the quarterback confirmation. I got what I wanted. Ferris State starting, not Simmons, and that's all I need.
Yeah.
I'm going to fade the family. I think Ole Miss is going to get him again. This has been a home team series, revenge last year. Give me the Lane train. The daughter knew what she was doing, baby.
Just want to say you're going up against a top 20 defense. Now, I understand the schedule can be deceiving. But I also think it's deceiving that Ole Miss's defense is 72nd when they've played a bunch of shitty offenses minus Arkansas. So let's go. Battle. Dundee. Saying go Tigers. Mac. Bet detective. Hotty toddy. All right, next up we got let's just keep the locks going. Indiana is heading to Kinnick. Indiana's laying 7.5. Get this shit out of here. All right. You're gonna more than a touchdown? More than a touchdown? I can't get there, guys. I can't get there. I pulled up this stat. I believe they're. Let me see if I could quickly find that again. I believe I said it was 6-2. Yes, on yesterday's SGP show against top 5 teams. Iowa is now. Honestly, I mean Indiana's not top 5, but they're number 10 or 11. I think I know this building. In fact, what Indiana's won, like, how many times have they won in Iowa City this century? Once, I think once. No, give me the 7.5. I will sprinkle the money line as well. And I'll also play the under 48.5. But definitely the best play on the board to me is the 7.5 with Iowa. I don't care. I don't know if they're trying to bait you. I don't care. All day. Iowa plus 7.5. Sprinkle that money line. Shout out to Rob Donaldson giving us $20.
Yes.
He's saying Hawks outright. Let's go. Hashtag Hawks by a million. Bet Detective, we know your hatred for the state of Iowa. But what are you doing here in Iowa City at Kinnick?
This is an interesting game. Obviously, it's an inflated line coming in there. Indiana looking amazing like they did. But it's correlated. If you like the under, then you like Iowa. If you like the over, then you like Indiana. I don't like how Iowa's getting in shootout. If they get in a shootout, they're fucked. Their secondary is not as tough as it used to be. I think they're 42nd. Yeah, go ahead. Push back on
I see them 31st in the country in pass defense. I know you can look at different numbers without the FCS team, with the FCS team, but 6th in rush defense in the nation. And let's not forget, so they're charting at 13th nationally in defense, and their special teams is still fire. You saw them block a kick against Rutgers, return a kick for a touchdown. They almost had a punt return for a touchdown. Yeah. They're still Iowa.
Okay. I will say this. Mendoza he's been more of a difference than I thought he'd be for Indiana. Like from last year's team, which was good, but they're not this good. Mendoza is a different dynamic. And if that secondary is mid, which they kind of look mid, Rutgers was throwing all over them, like, it could get bad. That being said, I'm taking a 7.5 at Iowa at home. That's just an auto play. That's like, splitting aces. I'm seeing Iowa getting 7.5 at home. I'm doing it just because they should dirty it up and bring it down to the level of a letdown spot. How about Cignetti though saying like, yeah, this will be a tough opponent, but much tougher than last week's. That's for sure. Fucking throwing it, killing Illinois with a shot like this team will have a pulse at least.
And Jeff in the chat, Albany, UMass can inflate the numbers a little bit, but what about Indiana taking on Indiana State and Kennesaw?
Yeah, I mean, 100%. Listen, Indiana looks great, but every gambling instinct in me says take Iowa plus 7.5. So that's what I'll do, but I'm certainly not locking it up because Indiana does look great, I'm just not as a believer in Iowa's defense as I used to be, traditionally for friends throws out there.
I think it's the best quarterback Iowa's had since fucking Drew Tate.
Yeah, that means nothing. And that means nothing. He threw for fucking 80 yards against a goddamn FCS.
He had 3 rushing touchdowns.
No, he looked great last week for sure. Good for him.
And the big thing is he doesn't turn the ball over much. I think that's half the battle. Go back and watch Spencer Petras. It's like every other play is a fucking fumble or an interception. So, Mac, what are you doing here?
Iowa outright. I am so sick of this fucking Indiana bullshit. Everybody is crowding this team like they're at Ohio State or Michigan already. They have not beaten anybody on the road in the Cignetti era that's had a pulse. Jonathan Smith, Michigan State is their best win on the road in the Cignetti era. Iowa's going to win outright. How many times we got to see this at Kinnick? Let's go. Give me the Hawkeyes locking up. Get this Indiana shit out of here.
Double lock. Sprinkle that money line. Let's go.
This is Kinnick we're talking about.
Let's go.
Bielema played at Iowa. They're going to pick up their alum here. Let's go. This fucking Indiana shit out of here. I'm sick of hearing about those. That's right, Cignetti. I'm talking to you.
Yeah, you are. Cignetti
is he a Dub V guy?
Shit.
He is, but he's at Indiana, so fuck him right now.
I mean, I'm surprised at that line. I would have set that thing at like 3. 7.5. What am I missing here? Next year or next game, not next year. Ohio State is heading to Husky Stadium to take on these Washington Huskies. Ohio State's laying 7.5. The over/under at 52.5. I'm on Washington plus the 7.5, but I am not betting this game because Washington's defense for 3 quarters, Washington State was moving the ball. I do.
That was a real game last week. The score doesn't look like it. You know, they were trying to run it up at the end, get some margin, but that was tight halfway through the fourth quarter.
Yeah, man. I mean, that was a horrible beat. I had that in the contest. That was one of my plays.
Yeah, that was brutal.
I'm going to take Washington plus the 7.5. Just the trip out there. Julian saying this is another quarterback that has never started a road game. And that's a lit environment.
Yep.
But I still wonder about Washington's defense. I think Ohio State might have some great opportunities against Washington's defense. So I'm staying away. Bet Detective, what are you doing here?
Washington, I mean, this place is good. This will be a lit atmosphere. This is like a little under the radar. I know that we have the 2 massive, huge games, but this is a game I'm excited for. Washington's tough. They've won 22 straight at home at this fucking place. I mean, this is not an easy place to play. And you're right. This is Sam's first road game, you know, and like these looked good against, you know, Grambling and shit like that. But like, you know, this is going to be a tough place. This line has moved a lot since the summer. This was like 13 in the summer. Now it's down to 7.5. So that's kind of a massive movement. But I would even argue that Dylan Williams, who I like as a quarterback, he's a true college dual threat quarterback, and Patricia doesn't know shit about that. He can do, you know, he can coach up that NFL defense versus Arch, that lawn chair. But you know, I'd like to see what Patricia does against an actual college football quarterback. So I'll take the 7.5. Yeah, that's it. I don't know if I want to lock it up because Ohio State kid because this numbers come down so much, but I like Washington here for sure.
Mac, what are you doing here?
I think Washington's going to win the game.
Big! Yes,
I think they're going to be able to move the ball in Ohio State. Julian Sands' first road start. Washington's won every Big Ten home game. Ohio State's only trip out west last year in the Big Ten. They lost outright to Oregon with that loaded team.
Yes.
Good luck in that building. Give me Washington the points. Sprinkle some on the money line, baby. That place.
Wow. Locking it? That's an official lock?
Yeah.
Better damn right it's a lock. I got a Washington future ticket too for the Big Ten.
I do too. I have that parlayed.
Yeah.
I have a crazy parlay with that. Liberty's probably going to burn that. But
love it.
Buckeyes are getting stormed on Saturday.
I love
Storm watch for sure. Iowa City. See, does Iowa storm for Indiana? I don't know that they will.
I don't know if they will.
They're number 11 in the nation, so maybe. Washington's certainly on storm watch. Shout out to Daniel Cady. He's out. He's going to the Arizona State game Friday.
Yes, great game.
There we go.
Great atmosphere. Great Stromboli pizza. I just pulled that dude's card out the other day.
Venezia's. Get some Venezia's pizza in Tempe.
Yes. If you're going out there, go to Venezia's.
Yeah. San Diego State is heading to DeKalb. How am I supposed to pronounce this again, CJ? They keep giving me shit.
DeKalb gives you shit for that?
All these NIU fans get in there and say I don't know how to pronounce DeKalb.
What do they say? DeKalb?
I don't know.
They also pronounce it Illinois. Those fucking morons. So don't listen to them. Don't listen to them.
San Diego State, impressive win. You guys nailed that one last week, didn't
you? Bink. We had money line on that one as well.
That game was ridiculous.
We sprinkled
the
money line.
Was fucking ridiculous. I
actually think that's one dumb.
Dude,
that line was dumb.
Hold on. Like that game is one that I think I'm gonna have to watch a lot in the offseason because it's almost like I think it might be one of the bigger anomalies that's happened this year because the yardage was like dead even.
Yeah, I mean there was a lot of defense. There was a lot of defensive touchdowns and weird plays, but San Diego State's defense is good. That's their second shutout they've pitched this year. I mean they're pretty nice, and that was and I know Colby, you love your man Jerron Keene, but I mean he's not fucking. You know.
Well, that was his first road start.
Well, exactly.
Second
right.
Start,
and when we're anointing him like he's,
Well, one of the best things Sean Lewis did is he hired Jason Eck, defensive coordinator from Idaho this offseason.
Yeah.
I'm drawing a blank on his name right now, but that was a very good hire. I'll take San Diego State here. I almost feel like it's Northern Illinois is probably a little bit better than their record, but I'll still take them. No bet though. Future. Well, wait, no. This is the Mountain West replacement game here. They lose San Diego State. They add Northern Illinois. Bet detective, what are you doing here?
I'm locking this up. Northern Illinois is terrible. Their offense. Their offense.
They played Maryland tough. They play Maryland.
They played them tough. They also beat Holy Cross by 2. For God's sakes. I mean, this offense is awful. Like I said, San Diego State have 2 shutouts. I know it's a letdown the game from that game, but they're winning this game at 1.5. Get the fuck out of here.
I tend to think so too, but like, is there just a little bit of a letdown spot?
They stormed last week.
Yeah, they stormed what? 40 people in beach chairs? Who's storming at that game?
The snapper.
40 calories out there. Stormed that shit. Burning acid.
Yeah, then they go play the back nine at Torrey Pines. They stormed.
Bet detective locking up San Diego State against Northern Illinois. Not worried about the storming situation.
Yeah, not at all. Give me those Dan McGuires.
Mac, what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm taking Northern Illinois. This is
locking though.
Oh God, they have not looked good. But like, I can't take San Diego State as a road favorite after they just won 34-0 as a 14-point underdog against Big Brother. I can't take them here.
A fraud 14-point underdog, though. Come on.
It was. I mean, they did make our card. Everybody keeps saying you guys aren't hitting on the dogs. I mean, what the fuck are you talking about? We hit Stanford the week before. We hit State.
No shit. We had Stanford's a 15-point dog. These guys 14-point dog. I mean,
West Virginia, the brawl. What are you talking about?
Brawl. That's our flagship. That's our flag statement pick of the year. By the way.
Yeah. Just look at my Twitter.
No, just look at your apartment. But look, folks, what I tell you, the college football experience is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Look, Underdog Fantasy is a great place to play fantasy pick'em, where you can win up to 500 times the amount of money you enter. Simply pick higher or lower on your favorite player's stat projections. We mentioned this before. Jeremiah Love over 101.5 yards rushing, or higher than 101.5 yards rushing, as Notre Dame heads into Fayetteville. That's some of the action. I also like Blake Horvath to score anytime touchdown. It's set at 0.5. I think he's going to get in the end zone against Rice at some point. So jump on over to Underdog Fantasy. They got a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5, get $50 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code TCESGPN. And we're also brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm has introduced a leaderboard for weekly cash prizes just for tracking your bets in the app. Track 5 bets of the same type from any model that you build, and you could win $1,000. So what are you doing? Jump on over there. Use the promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. Once again, that's RITHMM. Download the Rhythm app and use the promo code SGPN25. All right. We are back, and no, we don't need that. Okay. San Diego State bet detective once again locking up the Aztecs -1.5. Next up, we got Auburn.
He's lock happy tonight. He's lock trigger.
Yeah,
happy.
he was feeling good. He's feeling good, man. This game's awesome, by the way. Auburn is in College Station, taking on Texas A&M. Texas A&M's laying 6.5. Auburn won in like a wacky, crazy game last season. And how many overtimes was that? I remember watching it, but I don't recall
4.
exactly how many.
It was crazy.
Now they head to College Station the week after kind of a heartbreak game in Norman. A&M's laying 6.5. The series goes back to 1911. I'm going to lay it. I'm not locking it though, but I think A&M's going to win this one, something like 28-20. But I could see the case for Auburn covering too. I think this is actually one of the reasons why this week's awesome. It's a game like this is completely flying under the fucking radar. Bet detective, what are you doing here at Kyle Stadium?
Yeah, this is a tough one. Shout out to our Oklahoma winner. I will not apologize for that cover with the safety. Even though Auburn did get screwed on a lot of calls. Yeah. But I did, and I'd say my analysis was right. How they're going to shut down Arnold's running game and make him throw the ball. I mean, it was just Oklahoma couldn't put the points. But anyway, that being said, A&M off the bye is not good for Auburn. Back-to-back games. This is a tough spot for Auburn here. They keep it squirrely. They compete. It's a lot of points, but I'm going to take A&M. Not going to lock it up by any means. A little side note. Auburn's kicker, McPherson, has Crohn's disease. So apparently anything outside of 25, they will not be kicking the ball. Now, you can say that means they're going to go for it more or they're not. But if you do have money on Auburn, just keep an eye out. You will not be getting any 40-yard or extra long field goals. And he's looked awful in practice and they're auditioning for a new kicker. But they're going with him this week.
Wow.
Just a little foot. I always have an inside tap on feet. As the man in the box is plantar fasciitis himself here, so he's a sympathetic and empathetic to anyone with foot problems. And thoughts and prayers to McPherson. I hope he gets through.
Definitely,
Crohn's.
yeah, for sure. Let's go.
Absolutely.
No lock for you.
No, I'm not locking it up, but I'll take A&M just off the bye. I mean, they're they got to be embarrassed, and they stole a victory in South Bend. I mean, they played great, but obviously that holding call was insane. But their defense was lit up, and their secondary, and the secondary is bad. Obviously,
your thoughts on the Bruce Pearl 15-minute retirement video?
That was amazing. Bruce Pearl, fuck the politics. He's a fucking snitch. When he was at Iowa, he's a goddamn snitch. I will never get over him being a snitch and people fucking liking him like he's an outstanding. I mean, that's what college basketball coaches are. But I mean, Jesus, fuck him.
I just thought 15-minute video. You can see his ego. If I look out the window, I can see his ego from here. Mac, what are you doing here in College Station?
It feels square as hell, but shouldn't A&M beat their ass here? They're off a bye.
Yeah.
Auburn is on a back-to-back road spot, third road game in 5 weeks here. I think A&M is pretty damn good. And I thought Auburn, that was kind of a kitchen sink game against Oklahoma with the Jackson Arnold game and just the headlines. I'm going to lock A&M. I think A&M's going to beat them by double digits. Revenge.
Moneyline Max and gig 'em. A&M minus 6.5. All right, next up, we jump over to
all these great games and then this fucking game.
Is this C-Dub? I need to check this.
Of course.
It's got to be. No, it's ACC Network.
Even worse.
Good for the C-Dub.
They should be on C-Dub. This is a One Tree Hill show right here, if I've ever seen one.
Who the fuck do you bet in this game? I know it's cross country.
You got to bet BC. They just lost to Stanford. They got the bye week. They're going up against the other Bay Area school. You got to take BC. I actually thought about betting BC. I think it's not a bad play.
I'm locking up BC. You crazy? What's the problem?
Let's go.
Lock them up.
Go.
Here's some scout. I mean, Cal's new to this conference. Going out east is the worst. This is actually the worst travel spot other than the Europe one of any team in the country. This Cal to BC trip. Was it 12:30 local times kickoff for them? Cal is BC is 26-14 against the spread in conference games since 2020. They've been doing it all right. That's a 65% clip. Yeah, I mean, come on, Jerron on the road like that. He's got a little deflated here. I don't know.
I'm in on this.
Yeah, let's go. One Chestnut Hill. Put this on the CW. Let's go.
Double lock on BC laying 6.5. Mac.
No bet. Give me those acid droppers over there in Berkeley.
I tried to hype it up. Acid droppers.
You got me. Next up, we're going to Morgantown, West Virginia, where the Utes, two Utes. Man, they got their ass whooped. Now they're laying 12.5 in Morgantown. The line came down a little bit, I noticed.
Dan Pierce banged up.
Oh, is he? Oh, or was he last week too? How about Kyle Whittingham? He missed 2 fucking practices last week. Kyle Whittingham, when he goes, hey, how come you didn't mention on the injury report? He was going to play. Oh, really? Great. Well, that's something we would have known. I would have liked to have known before we hammered Utah against Texas Tech. I mean, Whittingham is just ridiculous. Him and Kiffin with their injury reports, they're just fucking liars. Why did he miss 2 practices last week?
I'll never forgive him for that Thursday night in Pullman.
Cam Rising.
That Thursday night in Pullman a couple years ago.
And he missed the season.
What a pile of shit.
Dude, he missed 2 fucking days of practice. He goes, he's going to plan it. I no need to mention it. No, there's a need to mention it, Kyle. This is the first Big 12 goddamn game of the season.
12.5. Now wait, what's the story with Dub V's quarterback?
Well, Nico's not
playing,
right?
Well, he sucks anyway.
He's not playing, right?
This is going to be an ugly, low-scoring game. The total. What's the total? Look at the total.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Let's lock this under up.
47.5. Wait, so they're gonna if they don't go with Dampier, they're going with Zach Wilson's brother, right?
Dampier.
No, they're going with Fick. Was it Ficklin that played, right?
I think Dampier might play. They do have the bye week, and then they have Arizona State, so they're looking ahead to Arizona State. That's a big game after the way that they ruined their year last year.
I'm going to take Utah. I just think they're going to scrimmage, but I don't feel amazing.
Who's quarterbacking for West Virginia?
Game time decision. You got to find out, according to Rich Rod. He's going to play 3 quarterbacks again.
Just toss Max Brown in there. If I have Max Brown money going on, then go ahead and fucking shoot myself.
Hey, this is the 3rd road game for Utah in 5 weeks, and they were in LA, then they were in Wyoming, now they're in Morgantown. They don't even know how to get to Morgantown.
I just think their line of scrimmage is going to destroy West Virginia's line of scrimmage.
100%. But Utah's resume, if you look at it now, is obviously not impressive. You got UCLA win. They're up 3-0 at Wyoming on halftime. I mean, I don't know. But also, West Virginia can go to hell.
Not at home, baby. Not at home in the country roads. Locked.
Are you there right now? I know you're going to the East Carolina game. Are you still there?
Yes, I'm betting it. Getting north of 10 against Utah's offense? Yes.
All right.
Winningham is an auto fade on the road. Let's go.
Dude, you just scored 10 points against Kansas.
That was on the road.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm getting a refill right now just so I have enough energy to talk Mac out of keeping us off our card and the fucking.
I won't put it on the card. I won't put it. It's not the Super Bowl. It's not the Super Bowl. But they're live in this game. I'm telling you, Utah's not very good.
Moneyline Mac locking up these Mountaineers.
Utah's 2-8 in their 10 Big 12 games.
I'll take Utah. I might. I don't know. Part of me wants to battle you, but I'm like, I kind of need to know how healthy Dampier is.
He's not healthy. I mean, I watched that shit last week. It's going to be an ugly game. It's going to be like a fucking 20-17 game. Yeah. Mountaineers kick a field goal at the horn.
There we go. Next up, we got Lindenwood, Bat Detective. We need your analysis. The Penitentiary's heading to Jaeger-Bomb Stadium, where heartbreak happened a week ago, of course, as UNLV continues their undefeated season. Miami, Ohio laying 27.5. I'll take the points.
I can't believe there's a line already out on this game.
I think we should bet Lindenwood plus the points. I think they could hang around.
I don't know. They're 0.
That was a 7-point game against App State.
Aren't they going to take all their frustration out on this game? They should have beat UNLV last week.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I don't know. I kind of think Lindenwood's the play, but here's our Lindenwood specialist, CJ Sullivan, man of the
Lindenwood.
box.
Oh, I'm back for Lindenwood. Perfect. I'm glad I spilled my drink on my shirt for this.
Lindenwood kept it within 7 against App State. Nate Glantz is their quarterback. I think they can stay within this number.
You just spit facts. Nate Glantz is a quarterback for anyone keeping score at home.
I watched that App State game. I thought they were solid. No.
Are they?
I mean, they lost by 7, and Kid Brewer.
I'm always on an FCS squad. Give me Lindenwood.
Yeah, Mac, you're laying it.
I'm laying it with the Redskins.
All right. Next,
matter of fact, call up your secret book, your secret line maker who knows the line. Lock it up with him. I know we'll be a contest entry. Oh, this game I'm ready for.
This I am ready for too. The Rio Grande rivalry. They've been playing this since 1894. You can have your Penn State, Oregon. I've been watching the Rio Grande rivalry. Damn it. This is obviously a hilarious rivalry. You had Diego Pavia piss on the 50-yard line of the New Mexico logo. at University Stadium there. And then obviously in basketball a couple years ago, you had a homicide. Was it multiple homicides or was it just one?
It was crazy.
It
was
I
just
think it might have been just one.
And then hit the gun.
Yeah, but just like baseball in Wyoming, they police themselves down there. There's no prosecutions.
I love the assistant coach of New Mexico State who hid the gun for the player in a rack of towels at the hotel there in Albuquerque. New Mexico's laying 14.5. This line's going up. I will lay it. I wanted it at 13.5. It was going to be a lock. At 14.5, I'm just going to lay it because it might take all game because it's a chippy rivalry. But Bet Detective, what are you doing here?
Well, I'll lock up New Mexico State here. Are you crazy?
Ooh,
this
ooh.
14 and a half, and this 14 and a half on this rivalry game.
It is a dog game.
It's a dog game.
Yeah.
They are 8-2 against the spread against New Mexico, 7-1 against the spread in Albuquerque in this series. I mean, this is an in-state rivalry, obviously. Both teams have bad offenses to be laying 14 and a half. I'm not buying anything on New Mexico crushing a pathetic UCLA team right before they fired
I think
Deshaun
New Mexico's
Foster.
a good team, man.
I know
think
you
New
do.
Mexico-
Listen,
yeah.
I like Jason Eck just as much as anyone, but against the spread as a favorite since 2018, New Mexico. How about they're 6-19? That's 24%. Give me 14 and a half. New Mexico State. Lock that up.
I'm gonna join the Bet Detective because New Mexico came off the bye game against Michigan and kind of went through the motions against Idaho State.
Yeah,
They've been feeling themselves all fucking week off the UCLA win. I think New Mexico State will compete because it's a pride game. New Mexico wins by 10.
yeah. This is rivalry. This is what they do. This is going to be a fucking rock fight.
I don't like New Mexico State, but I'm
No, of course not. They're terrible, right? But I mean, this is going to be a rock fight.
Yeah,
Guys, I love this game. I watch it all the time. I want action. Fuck you guys. I'm
You're
battling you
laying
guys.
it?
Yeah,
Oh,
battle
Yes,
it, Dave.
yeah,
Let's battle.
Let's go. Dundee. Come howl with the Lobos. Mac and the Bet Detective shooting these pistols with these Aggies.
Sometimes I wonder if the chat understands the spread. I know that New Mexico State is a rivalry game.
Hey,
next
chat,
up-
the chat has their own party. Let them be.
Next up, the Rainbow Warriors of Hawaii are coming into Colorado Springs to take on Air Force. Air Force laying 6.5. Lock.
Yes.
Air Force minus 6.5. This might be the best play on the board.
Right?
This might be the best play on the board. Are we all? Do I need to even go through? CJ,
This is 6 weeks in a row. Hawaii's been traveling too, and they've been traveling all over the place. And we don't even to break down this game. Also, I love the over in this game as well. 53.5. Lock me up on the over and lock me up on Air Force.
Yeah. And that fucking quarterback is still limping. All he does is limp for a Hawaii. All he does is fucking limp. It's like, bro, you're not hurt. Fucking play. What's going on over there?
Oh my Mike, that limp. Speaking of limp,
Yeah, Air Force is gonna
gotta
fuck
call
them
Kramer.
up.
Get a new mic here. Give me that $100 fucking donation. I need a new mic stand.
Triple lock on the Air Force Falcons minus 6.5. Bet Detective loves the over as well.
Where's he keep going?
And that concludes the A side of this episode.
All
All right,
we
we are back on the college football experience. B
We're
side
back.
just got done talking Hawaii Air Force football as a triple lock with the Air Force Falcons minus 6.5. Now we jump over to the likes of Tulane heading to H.A. Chapman Stadium, the place that Drew Pearson and Steve Largent built. Tulane laying 15.5. Guys, I think Tulsa's going to give them a game. I think Tulsa's a good football team. I think Tulsa, I'm taking Tulsa. You know what? Fuck it. I'm betting Tulsa.
I like it.
I'm betting Tulsa. I know it's off of the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But I think this team, the loss to New Mexico State week 2, right? I think this team is actually better. Like they didn't have They were starting freshman quarterback the past couple weeks. Kirk Francis, I think, could be back. Francis is a good quarterback. Like I think this like Tulane could win this game, but 15.5. 15.5. Give me the Golden Hurricane. Bet Detective, we have a battle here.
Yeah, we're battling.
Yeah, here we go.
You're
locking at me tonight, baby.
We're battling this fucking thing. Are you crazy? Tulsa off that huge. I mean, they just fired our poor Mike Gundy, for crying out loud. Out of respect, I'm taking Tulane. Now, I just said this stat when it came to Syracuse. Home conference dogs of 3 points or more off of a road double-digit straight-up victory. They are 37% against spread. It's a huge letdown game. Tulane, they're 50-25 as a favorite since 2014. But let's just look at this head-to-head series of Tulane and Tulsa, which is a rivalry. The favorites are 18-1 straight up, 17-2 against the spread. Tulane and Tulsa, the favorites are. Tulane bounce back spot. They ran out. Their exhaustion. They're going to get there. This is an absolute let their frustrations out, flex their muscles. They're going to pound this Tulsa team.
Mac, you joining my battle here?
I'm not in on this. I'll take Tulsa in the points. I'll stay away because of the Super Bowl letdown.
I talked you out of the lock, didn't I?
With the Golden Hurricane.
I talked you out of the lock. I'll take that.
John Summerall and Tulane, 115th in defense right now. There's opportunity here. Next up, we got Tennessee heading into Davis Wade Stadium, take on Mississippi State. Has this line moved? No, still 7.5. Over under at 63.5. I'm on State covering this. I think the money line's live. I could be talked into a bet here, but I definitely think they're gonna stay within that number. Especially this is Aguilar's first road start in the SEC.
Yeah,
I know he started a lot of games at App State, so that makes it kind of tricky to judge. But I think Mississippi State can stay within this number. CJ, what are you doing here?
Yeah, I mean, now I'm getting weary of all my locks as I am coming in hot on this show, but I'm locking up Mississippi State here. I mean, what more do you need to see out of this team? They're on a mission this year. I think Jeff Lebby's system is finally, locking into this team. It took a couple of years, but you're going to give me. Go ahead.
He used to be the OC for Josh Heupel, so he's going to know how the bastard thinks.
Right. He knows how the bastard thinks. Hell, they're 63. They're 19-12 against the spread in Starksville since 2021. And they're 4-0. Give me 7.5 Mississippi State.
I'll join you.
Let's go. Come on.
Yeah, triple. I mean, I like Aguilar, but north of a touchdown against a Mississippi State team that's already proven it, beating Sam Levy in that atmosphere, that place is going to be on fire. Mississippi State, Hail State, let's go.
Triple lock on these dogs.
They're going to win outright.
They are going to win this game.
Got a lot of dogs.
A lot of triple locks this episode. Didn't see this one coming. Next up, we got the Flamin' Libs. So you guys, tell me you guys are going back to the well. Liberty at Old Dominion. ODU laying 16.5. This was at 17 at one point. 51.5 is the total. I will take the points with Liberty, but I can't. I told you 2 weeks ago I'm out on Liberty. I got enough money on them just to make the CUSA championship that I'm very nervous about. Bet Detective going back to the well for a fifth time, whatever it is.
Listen.
You're going to have to jerk off over there in the corner if you take them again.
I am on Old Dominion. I'm locking up Old Dominion. Liberty's quit. This team has goddamn quit. I mean, and I'd even make an argument since they lost that Liberty Bowl in 23. I know they're 8-4 last year, but they kind of underperformed. This team has derailed since then. I mean, Campbell's team, last 17 games are 3-14 against the spread since that goddamn bowl game. Yeah, fuck this Liberty team. I have no problem. Old Dominion, yeah, they trashed Virginia Tech. That was, you can say it was an upset, but they dominated. They're the better team. I think this line is justified. I think they win this game by 35 fucking points. I am sick of Liberty. I'm certainly not going back to the well. The value's gone. they have and you think those fucking players care that the whole damn campus is doing Charlie Kirk memorials? They're like, how the hell did we get here? We need to cash out our NIL money. They want out of there. This team stinks. They fucking lost control of it. Old Dominion is gonna roll. Lock them up.
I can't believe he's locking up ODU.
Locking me up, Old Dominion.
Mac, what are you doing here?
Dude, in the preseason, we said ODU was going to beat Liberty, and we thought it was like an upset pick. They're only at 3 scores. I'll take Liberty in the points. I'm not betting Liberty. I got a guy that can fix the Liberty program, and he'd fit right in. His name is Mike Gundy.
Yes. That'd be
Time to
awesome.
bring Mike Gundy home to rehab, just like Hugh Freeze. Let's go. Let's make it happen.
Do you think Liberty, because when Jamie Chadwell left Coastal for Liberty, he ditched the mullet. Do you think that was a conversation like Michigan had with Poggi? Like, here at Liberty, we think we should, shave off that mullet. If so, that might be a problem for Gundy.
If Hugh Freeze can make it at Liberty, I think Mike Gundy can make it at Liberty.
That is true.
He's coaching the goddamn game in the hospital bed.
Yeah, that was one of the best moments. No, Mac, you locking this?
No.
Locking Liberty. I dare you to fucking lock Liberty.
Vasco's not playing.
Oh man! Next up, we got Middle Tennessee heading to Kennesaw. Kennesaw's laying 7.5.
Shout out to Kennesaw. We were all on them last week.
You should put that in the contest,
dude. I'll be honest.
We should have. That really should have. That was a great.
I kind of think we should go in on them. This Middle Tennessee's terrible.
We should have Kennesaw on there last week.
Isn't that a lot of points for Kennesaw to be laying?
I'm impressed with Jerry Mack and what he's doing. I'm gonna lay it. You guys could potentially talk me into a bet here, but I feel decent about Kennesaw minus 7.5. Matt, Bet Detective, what are you doing here?
I don't know. I never know what to do with Middle Tennessee, dude. They're terrible. Then they show up and all. That's too many points. Actually, you know what? Give me Middle Tennessee, no bet.
Oh, I thought you were gonna bet this. Okay, Matt,
I gotta slow down the locks.
I'm on Middle, no bet. I ain't betting.
Yeah, Middle, no bet.
He's fucking terrible.
Next up, Rhode Island won the CAA and the FCS.
You're looking live at Kalamazoo.
This is a dangerous
fucking
letdown
URI
spot.
game.
This
for
is
God's
a dangerous letdown spot. Rhode Island won the CAA a year ago. Western Michigan just beats Toledo. They're getting 12.5.
Shit. Of course, I'll take the Lamar Odoms. Give me all those goddamn points with URI.
Yeah, Mac.
I'm locking Rhode Island. You got him.
Lock him.
A 14-point outright win. This is a letdown spot. Give me Rhode Island.
Money line, Mac, taking the Islanders.
I love it. Lock me up with Rhode Island. Who am I kidding?
Double lock on these Islanders.
Good job, Musburger. Way to lock them up.
Lock them up. Look at Kalamazoo up next.
Next up, we got Memphis heading to Boca Raton.
Jesus Christ.
Del Boca Vista to take on these FAU Owls, Bet Detective. Memphis laying 13.5. Does this line reach you guys a little bit? I feel like this line should be like 21. Like 13.5? I'm going to lay it with Memphis, but I'm kind of terrified of the number here.
I don't know. What's Memphis's mindset after last week, though, too, to lay a big number like that? That's why give me FAU, no bet.
Chat loves it when you lock up an FCS, CJ. Mac, what are you doing here?
I'm on the home dog here. I got to fade Memphis off of that spot. But I hate this fucking FAU defense. They're so bad.
That's what I'm saying.
But they can score.
I think this, that's why the line's confusing. It's like, I would think Memphis would beat them by like 21.
I know.
Would be 21. Right.
But I mean, how are they getting up for this game?
Yeah, maybe that's it. They're asleep the first half or something. I'm gonna stay away, but interesting. Next up, we got I got a lock here, guys. This is it. Philip Montgomery's a good coach. He's better. He's an upgrade from Brent Pry, and the Pussy Pack are the Pussy Pack, dude. Their defense is not good. I know they lost Gibby and they brought in DJ Elliott. That defense is just not good. They're currently 114th in total defense, 133rd in pass defense. Philip Montgomery knows how to score the fucking ball. This Virginia Tech team still has some veterans. I'm on the Hokies. I'm on the Hokies money line. Let's go. 125-year-old rivalry game. Bet detective?
Yeah, absolutely not. I mean, the coach bumped they didn't even cover versus Wolford, for God's sakes, with the coach bump. I don't want to hear this bullshit. This team just can't get it done. And NC State, listen, we've been on, I know the pussy pack and all that, but we've been kind of undervaluing them all year, and all their goals, everything they need is still right in front of them. They're going to take care of business. Fuck this Votek squad. Give me NC. No, I'm not locking them up, but give me NC State.
Mac, what are you doing here?
I'll join on you on the Hokies. I like Montgomery as an upgrade over Pry as well, and I don't think the Tech is as bad as their 1-3 record.
They got Tulsa to the AAC championship, and they might have been hosting that had Cincinnati not been little bitches and blamed COVID, even though it wasn't COVID. They just knew that they would, if they canceled the game, they would be able to play in the championship game and host.
This is on C-Dub, by the way.
Oh, there we go. Double lock on these Hokies.
I'm gonna put this comment up there, right there. Get your emotions out of the game, Colby. Get your goddamn emotions out of the game.
We cashed on Duke last week, and don't
talking
forget
straight. DJ talking straight facts here now.
ECU still covered. You filthy animals. All right, they're still covered against the pussy pack.
Tech is terrible.
I don't want to hear any more. I'm biased. I locked up Pitt and Virginia Tech, my two least favorite shit ass schools.
Well played.
Although you locked up Pitt to get Narduzzi to stay
to get an extension.
That should be a parlay. You should parlay that.
I love it.
Next up, we're going to Ames, where Arizona. This is a good game. This is like another really good underrated game. I think where potentially you could have these teams contending. The way both of them look thus far.
Yeah.
Arizona catching 6.5 at Jack Trice Stadium there, over under at 48.5. I'm on the points just because Matt Campbell, every game he's ever been involved in for the most part in Big 12 play has been like a 3-point game. So I like the hires that Arizona did offensively and defensively. I think Danny Gonzalez is a good defensive coordinator. I think you saw some things against Arkansas State. I know it was in Jonesboro. I know it was a sleepy game. But I do think Arizona can stay within this number. They might even be live to win it, but I know Ames is such a tough place to grab the win. I just think take the 6.5 with the Wildcats. Not locking it, but I feel decent about it. Bet detective, what are you doing here?
Yeah, there's a perception that Arizona's not good, which is you know what I mean. Like I mean, despite their record, they've outscored their opponents 111-26. They both played Kansas State. They both beat them. Arizona actually won by more than Iowa State. Not that the both games are equal, but I like Noah Fifita. I like this Arizona team. I think this is too many points. I understand Iowa State. I understand it's going to be lit there. I understand my ex-wife went there, and I still have to talk.
It's a 20-17 game, right?
Yeah, exactly. This is not a personal play. Give me Arizona plus the points here. Just keep it competitive.
Mac?
I'm betting Arizona. I think Iowa State's leaking a little bit of oil. I think the Ireland game took so much out of them. Then they had to win Cy-Hawk and that emotional factor. Then they played Arkansas State on the road. Yes, they did get a bye, but Arizona's fresh too. I think Fifita's. People are treating Brennan like he's Satterfield. Brennan's a good coach.
Right. Yeah, he's. I've not understood why the disrespect. It's been one of the puzzling things because like why should he deserve this?
Great Arizona logo, by the way, Colby, on the slide. Shout out for you on the slides, but in general. But just seeing that Arizona creepy ass logo there, that he's coming away from a sex crime, not just a crime. What is he creeping away from?
And shout out to Philly J's dad who's watching the show for the first time. He says next time put the rankings up next to the team and the spread in a different color. I'm with you on the spread in a different color potentially, but the rankings, like which rankings? There's so many different rankings. Yeah. They're kind of all bullshit. You know what I mean? So it's but yeah, none of us locking this.
I'm locking Jonah. This is
No, I agree. I agree with Philly J's dad. Maybe we could use more rankings and less when this series was established.
No, that's too important, buddy. All right, you go back to Jersey with the
especially
NFL
when,
shit.
especially when it's
right?
like in 2022. Oh, really? Is this all the way back 3 years?
Wait, is it just one lock? Are you
at least not make it the biggest number on the goddamn screen?
Well, the 50 for Jack Trice. The 50 for Jack Trice. Funny line, Mac, locking up them Wildcats. Actually, fuck it, we got a song.
Yeah. I need a photo of Philly J's dad in a Barker lounge or whatever, laying back, complaining about the slides. That's exactly what I need. That should be our thumbnail for this episode.
You said you want more rankings? Here you go.
But as far as what my votes are and what my process is, I wake up early in the morning after covering a game late in the night before.
Late in the night.
After getting up early, do late
good.
night, and it doesn't matter. It all bounces out.
Fucking get railed late night. What the fuck are you talking about?
I agree with the chat. This is the greatest show on the internet.
Folks, I want to tell you.
Yeah, you turned me around, chat. I used to hate this show, and I'm on it. But now I think it's the best show on the fucking internet.
Yeah, I do kind of hate. I never rewatch the shows. You know what I mean? It's like I read Tom Hanks doesn't like to watch any of his movies, and I actually
that's comparable. He doesn't.
Oh man, folks, I'm trying.
Hank's not.
Yeah, very comparable. It's goddamn fucking what is it? The Burbs, right? I mean, very comparable.
If we're doing Hanks movies to this show, yeah, this is the Joe versus the volcano of internet college football shows. This is not the Saving Private Ryan. Exactly, but.
After the opening scene, I kind of fell asleep. I'll be honest.
Yeah, tell you what, it drifted a bit. I'll give you
that. What the fuck? Folks, want to tell you the college football experience is brought to you by MyBookie.ag. MyBookie is your place to bet on football and everything else. Their prop builder is second to none. Their motto is bet on anything, anywhere, anytime. You can easily deposit, get lightning fast payouts using crypto. Head on over to MyBookie.ag. Use the promo code TCESGPN for 100% bet back bonus up to $500 for new customers. That's MyBookie.ag. Promo code TCESGPN. We're also brought to you by Novig. Novig is America's #1 sports prediction market, and since Novig is is an exchange there, you know you're getting some of the best prices in the market. Novig's available in 35 different states. Download the Novig app and get $50 when you spend $5 if you use our promo code SGPN. Get in on the action with Novig, promo code SGPN. All right. So back to your Hanks movie talk, buddy.
Next slide Sullivan time. Next slide Sullivan time. Let's go. We're not going through the Hanks fucking catalog.
Next up, we got Western Kentucky heading to Springfield, Missouri. Take on Missouri State. These Bears.
We're looking live at Springfield, Missouri. How many times have these games been happening in Springfield, Missouri? Did they ever leave the campus?
They went to LA. They went to Coliseum week 1. They're live.
I got to play on this game, actually.
I think they're live. Give me that 4.5. No bet. What's your play?
My play's on the under, surprisingly. This opened like a 58.5. I mean, these both, and you obviously think offenses with these two teams, but they've both been playing kind of like under the expectancy of what they should be doing. So I think this is a little bit of inflated number. It's moved 3.5 points since Tuesday. So give me under 62.5. I mean, if I want to take the side, I don't fucking know. Sure, give me the 4.5. But I actually do like the under in this game.
Shout out to Matt in the chat who plays this at his bar during lunch. The guys love it. There we go.
Yes.
Get a shot of that. Tag us in that. And I mean, by the way, Bet Detective, I didn't know you were just such a big Hanks fan. Like Larry Crown, terrible fucking movie. There's a lot. He's got a lot of, a lot of.
What are you
misses.
talking about? Such a big Hanks. First of all, Tom Hanks is a superstar. He's got. I mean, he's got hits. What do you mean? I mean, it's like saying, "Oh, I didn't know you're a big Steven Spielberg fan." You can't get away from it. He's got hits all over the place.
I like Hanks, but I just feel like it might be
but neither are we. Obviously. That's what I'm trying to say.
You go Hanks over Cruz.
Wait, go back to the Thomas Crown or Larry Crown affair. What was it?
Larry Crown, I had to watch that movie on a fucking bus. I took a bus from DC to New York.
Yeah.
They put that shit on. I was like, oh my God, somebody kill me. It was like hungover as hell on a fucking Greyhound.
What was that? The political one? Whatever?
No, that's Charlie Wilson's War.
Charlie Wilson's War. That's underrated. That's good.
Yeah, that was good. I did like
Philip
that
Seymour Hoffman. Shout out.
Yeah, he killed it. So you're on the under. Man,
what are you going to say? Tom Hanks is bad? Everybody loves Tom Hanks.
I asked you a question. Tom Cruise or Tom Hanks? You avoided it. Classic.
I didn't hear that. I
said Cruise or Hanks.
Listen to me right now. And this is important. It's important. Everyone out there, including the dad on the Bark Lounge, are bitching about the rankings. Tom Cruise is an American hero. He's not even an actor. He's just a star. He does the same acting choice every time, and it's always hot shot because he knows what you like. It's like AC/DC. He does the same thing, and he does it well. And it's a hot shot. He doesn't care if he's a hot shot bartender, hot shot fighter pilot.
I subscribe to those hot shots.
Listen, hot shot fighter pilot, hot shot bartender, hot shot Vietnam cripple, whatever. Oh. It's the same every time, but that's exactly what you want. Tom Cruise, he's the best. And you know what he's telling us? And this comes from my friend Sean Flannery, who we do another podcast, Blackout Diaries, about drinking stories. He says Tom Cruise, if you look at his roles, every one of his roles is about how your employer is trying to kill you. Okay? He's trying to send us a message that your job is killing you. You think it's giving you your dream of getting you a house and a car and a wife and all that. No. Everything. Look at it. Minority Report. All up and down the line. Mission Impossible.
It's always even NASCAR.
Exactly. It's your boss trying to kill you.
Race car.
Tom Cruise is trying to save us.
You just sold me. Yeah. You sold me. I was always a sucker for the hero spot there. Yeah. I mean,
that being said, Tom Hanks is still good.
Yeah. So you Cruise over Hanks, right?
Cruise over Hanks. Cruise over everybody.
Mac, where do you stand on the Hanks Cruise rivalry?
I'd probably go Cruise, but I like Hanks too. I think I went to Bet Detective here.
Yeah,
I like Tom Cruise.
Fuck yeah, Tom Cruise.
Yeah, no, so I was surprised CJ was such a staunch Hanks fan. He defended it quick.
Listen,
quick.
I'm not a Hanks hater. That's for damn sure. He's a goddamn sweetheart.
Oakland A's fan, man. Right?
Yeah, Hanks is great.
Let's go. All right, so that's our analysis on the under of Western Kentucky, Missouri State.
I'm locking Missouri State, by the way.
All right.
Hey, I think Western Kentucky got fortunate last week against Nevada. Nevada should have fucking not only covered, they could have won that damn game. Missouri State's been good at home, man. Let's go. Home opener.
Moneyline Mac locking up Missouri State with the points. Bet Detective locking up the under 62.5.
Home conference open.
Sinister says we should stick to this is it's like stick to pot. What did he say? Stick to what was the Fox News LeBron James shit?
Yeah.
Shut up and dribble. Shut up and dribble.
Stick to football, fellas. A little late for that fucking.
Yeah, you want my political rant of the day?
Yeah. Yeah.
You want me to shit on them flaming lips?
This is us playing nice.
Next up, Jacksonville State's in Hattiesburg at the Rock. This is a looking live game at Hattiesburg. You're looking live at Hattiesburg, Mississippi. I got a lock here. All right, Brett Favre and all his blood money channeling through that beautiful institution. Yeah. I'm taking Southern Miss minus 3.5. Lock it up. After that loss last week, I think they're back.
All right, I'll go with you on that. I'm not locking it
Yeah?
up, but I'm not locking it up, but I'll play Southern Miss there. I think you're
Mac?
right about that.
I'm on this one with you as well. Jack State, I think, is a little bit overhyped right now. So yeah, Southern Miss,
They win
Charles
by
Sutton Company, they're gonna start flexing here.
They win by a
Lock?
touchdown.
Yeah.
Double lock on these Golden Eagles. Next up, we're going to Boise, Idaho. App State, Boise State. This should have been a weekday game. Boise State laying 15.5. You do have a tragic magic situation. Sean Clark, rest in peace, the head coach of Appalachian State over the past few years, who is currently the UCF offensive line coach. I'll take the points on the. I'm going to buy into the tragic magic here, man. I think 15.5, a big number for a Boise State team. Boise will still win on the blue turf, but that's a big number, man. Give me App State to stay within that number. Bet Detective, what are you doing here?
I don't know. I'm playing Boise for sure. You'll talk me out of the lock because of tragic magic out of respect, but I think Boise rolls here by 3 touchdowns.
Mac?
I'm going to lock up the Mountaineers. Another Mountaineer here. Boise's got Notre Dame on deck. I think that this is too much respect for a Boise team that we haven't seen. That was a fluke cover at Air Force last week, and Rob Donaldson's trying to poke the bear in the chat. You prick! I think everybody in the chat knows my affiliation.
Rob, yeah.
What on Mac? Lock it up. Appalachian State.
Good. Go follow that Moneyline_Mac. Where you get politics and Providence haters.
I love it.
Next up, we got Washington State heading to Fort Collins. I'm going in on this one. I was impressed by Washington State for 3 quarters. I think they're better. Colorado State sucks. All right.
Quarterback change though.
With Eckhouse, right? Out.
Yeah.
I still think they're staying within 5.5. I think this number's off. Colorado State's not good. Give me the 5.5 at Wazoo. Let's go. Bet Detective?
I'm going Colorado State. Quarterback change. Let's go. Not locking it up, though.
Mac?
I'll take Wazoo, but I'm not going to lock them off the Apple Cup. I just
crazy.
That was such a deflating. But I do agree. I'm not laying 5.5 with fucking Norvell for sure.
Yeah.
Fucking chat's on. It's ridiculous tonight.
Next up, we get to it. Oregon, Penn State.
That's getting an amazing show tonight.
This one, guys, this is my sportsbook consig. Rest in peace to the great Dave Sherapan, our friend.
Yes, sir.
If you know Dave, you know he's a diehard Penn State fan. And let me tell you, this Penn State, Oregon and what they've faced this year, I know they look good, but do a deep dive on the teams they've faced. They have yet to play a team that's beat. Their FBS opponents have yet to beat an FBS team. So they've played nobody. Everyone's winless, essentially, unless it was a shitty FCS game. Like Western Illinois, but I'm locking up Penn State minus 3.5. I think this is an easy fucking play. I think Oregon's going to struggle here, man. And rest in peace to the great Dave Sherapan. Lock Penn State minus 3.5. Bet Detective?
I'm with you. I'm locking up Penn State. It's one of my favorite plays in this game. Also, I like the under in this game as well. I'll be playing the first half under. I'll be playing the full game under in this. And you said it right there. Dante Moore, listen, he's looked great. I'm glad he's found a nice little family up there in Oregon. This is his first real road test. You know what I mean? And we've known him. He's a 5-star recruit. We saw him at UCLA, but even I know if they won at Northwestern, he didn't even actually play a great game. Northwestern, they did, but Penn State's going to blast them up through the fucking middle. Oregon's 49th in EPA and rush defense allowed. Nicholas Singleton, Caton Allen, they're going to that Penn State O-line. And this is what it comes down to me for actually, with not just Dante Moore in his first real road test in an absolute lit stadium. And I know Franklin doesn't win the big games, but he actually is 8-1 straight up, 7-2 against the spread as home favorites or 7 or less. Like he actually, in these spots, he's actually kind of good.
Yeah.
Off a bye as well. He's 14-10 against spread off the bye.
I look,
But
I
Jim
understand.
Knowles, this is what it comes down to. That defense they look disgusting. Getting him from Ohio State is a game changer. They are locked in on this game. I think Knowles is going to absolutely befuddle Moore. That's why I like the under as well. I think Penn State handles this game. I 3.5, 3, whatever it is. Lock me up, Penn State.
Yeah, look, and go Beavs. I know Penn State's played no one too, but Oregon.
Yeah, 100%. And they've been sleepwalking through, and they haven't covered. Now, granted, they've been backdoored a couple times. And that opener, Villanova one was hilarious with that one-handed catch. But at the same time, and Drew Allar has not looked good, but this will be a big game. He'll step up, I think, a little bit. Like I said, I think they're going to run right through them. And it's just that the defense looks so nasty, and I'm not a full believer in Dante Moore yet.
Mac, what are you doing here?
We highlighted this game in the preseason, saying how good the spot was for Penn State. Off a bye week, you got Oregon, who's coming off the Civil War, and the Oklahoma State game. So, like, they've been playing games while Penn State's just been able to kind of go through the motions in the preseason.
Yeah.
They haven't looked good because they haven't had to look good. Just like Michigan 2 years ago, just like Ohio State with those soft-ass non-cons. Penn State's going to drill them. Penn State by double digits. They're going to run the ball right down their throat. This is when Colton Nicky opens up the playbook. Knowles gets after them. Penn State big. Get this Oregon shit out of here.
I agree. I think it's one of the best plays on the board, personally.
Yeah, it's my favorite play.
Yeah, it's to me, this and Air Force. You'll be hearing me say that at the end. Shout out to Spencer who's shitting on us. Hope you're good, brother.
Hey.
Next up, I have this game is just fantastic. Alabama between the hedges. Athens, Georgia. On our Alabama preview and Georgia preview, I actually took Georgia to win this game. And I thought Alabama would beat Georgia again in the SEC championship. But since watching these teams, I now think Alabama is going to win this game. They're going to go in there, cover the 3.5 because they are going to win outright. The series goes back to 1895. Love this game on the schedule. Excited to watch this game, obviously. And I'm going to lock up the Tide here. And this is my Tom Cruise, all the right moves, special bet detective. Let's go. I think Alabama still. They got their ass whooped week 1. They need this more than Georgia does right now. They need this more. They're the more desperate team here. Roll Tide plus 3.5. Sprinkle that money line. Bet detective.
Yeah, I like Bama here. Listen, I was the only one who was on Tennessee against Georgia. You luck boxes pulled out the money line, even though I covered there. Tennessee should have won that game. That was disgusting. This Georgia defense, it's not the same. I know they get better as the season goes on, but it's just not the same defense. It really isn't. And just in this series alone, the dog is I have it right here, 9-2 against the spread in the last 11 games. It's a tight rivalry. Obviously, the talent has gotten neck and neck with that. So you're going to give me 3.5. Like you said, since that opener against Florida State, this offense has gotten to its rhythm. Anytime two SEC teams play each other, the dog is 63% against the spread.
I just think also the psychology of when you lost to Florida State the way you did, you've already been embarrassed this year.
Yeah.
And Georgia has yet to have that hiccup. So yeah. You betting this, bet detective?
If you're giving me the hook, I'll lock up Alabama for sure.
Let's go. Mac?
Making a triple lock on the Roll Tide. This is when we remind everybody that DeBoer against the elite coaches, quote unquote, in college football, Lanning, Sarkisian, Kirby, he's automatic as a dog. He's 6-0 against those guys, ATS and outright. Alabama desperation foxhole spot, Roll Tide. They're going to beat them.
Triple lock, Roll Tide.
Georgia's yet to cover all year, by the way.
Yeah, I know Georgia hasn't lost a home game in forever. This is it. This is it
the
right
one.
Here.
They've been playing with fire, man. They should have lost to Georgia Tech in their last real home game. They're going to lose.
All right, right, folks, I want to tell you the college football experience is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog is also a great place to play fantasy pick'em, where you can win up to 500 times the amount of money you enter. Simply pick higher or lower in your favorite player stats. They have it for a ton of different sports as well. So do that. Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers as well. Play just $5, get $50 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code TCESGPN. We're also brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm is off to a great start in college football and the NFL. Rhythm has just introduced a leaderboard with weekly cash prizes just for tracking your bets in the app. Track 5 of the same bets, the same type from any model that you build, and you could win $1,000. So hop on over there, use the promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm and use the promo code SGPN25. All right, we are back, and there's just a few more games left. UMass is heading into Columbia, Missouri. This game, classic SEC matchup. UMass catching 43.5. Give me the points. Give me the points. Bet detective.
Look alive at Columbia, Missouri, at Club Deja Vu, where I've done stand-up many a time in Missouri. Shout out to Deja Vu, the only comedy club named after a strip club name, Deja Vu. Yeah, of course, Missouri coming off the game.
Did you ever do that spot in Milwaukee that was it was a half strip club, half comedy club?
In Milwaukee?
Yeah.
Downtown?
Yeah. Me and Rob did it a couple times. What was
I have actually. I have. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know that it's still open.
The condo, you would stay over the strip club. Actually.
Yes.
Yes. Absolutely. 100%.
Anyway, fan of us, the fusion of strip clubs and stand up.
We're very similar. Low confidence, high volume, high out performance. You put it out there. We're hiding a lot of things on our performances. A lot of trauma. Anyway, later points of Missouri. I'm not fucking taking UMass here. Are you crazy?
Mac, you locked up UMass over. You got to be taking the 43.5, right?
Oh yeah, give me the points. No bet.
Points, no bet. Points, no bet's a good segment too.
All right, next up we got the Bill Walsh legacy game. Bet detective, San Jose State, Stanford. This is it. San Jose. They beat them last year. Niumatalolo is 1-0 against Stanford. He goes to 2-0. San Jose State wins.
Just the Bill Walsh legacy game. How about you? How come you didn't even bring up that the LSU Ole Miss game is called the Magnolia Bowl?
It was the graphic was there. It was there.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm on San Jose, but I can't bet this team that barely beat Idaho. No lock. I need it for my win total so bad. But CJ, what are you doing here?
I'm on Stanford. Stanford's slowly becoming our team here on Mac in the Box. We were on the right side when they finally got that win, a double-digit dog there. They had a little trip up when they had to travel out east, but I'm not back in San Jose State. Are you out of your fucking mind? This team is a fraud. They came in there running their mouths, and you there with your press pass sucked it all in there with circa. Like, oh God, these teams are going to the championship game. And they've shit the bed. Give me Stanford outright. Lock me up.
Wow. You know what? Fuck you. Battle.
Battle this
Let's
shit.
Go. All right. You're fucking Bill Walsh hater. You crazy.
Stanford's on the way up.
Based on what?
They beat
Boston College.
I mean, they beat Boston College by 10
against Virginia.
They beat Boston College by 10 for crying out loud.
Now we got a problem. Now we got a problem.
Mac, you want in on this battle?
I think I want to take the Stanford side.
Yes.
I'm loyal to Stanford. Them and Cal came through for me 40-1 with the Mountaineers week 3.
I can't wait to take them plus 21 versus Cal.
White man's perspective.
At the end of the year.
Yeah. I think so. Point guard position.
All right. We'll see you on the gridiron.
Yes.
Battle. Dundee on San Jose State. Mac in the Box on these cards.
We love our cards. This is a reminder: San Jose is still not lost a league game for everybody.
That's what I was about to say. Our future's looking solid. Everyone's overreacting.
Fair
they
enough,
don't realize our future is solid. Kentucky is at Williams-Brice Stadium taking on South Carolina. The Cox are laying 5.5. I'm going to take the points in Kentucky, but no bet here. Bet detective, what are you doing here?
I'm on the under. Lock that up for me.
There we go. 46.5 is the total.
Two strong defenses. The under is 9-1 in their last 10 matchups, by the way, in this game. I don't trust either one of these teams. Is Kentucky's quarterback even playing? Zach, what's his name?
No, they benched him.
Did they?
Calzada,
Calzone, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, this is like a 13-10 game regardless. I don't know. Lay it. We'll take it. Slide it. I don't give a shit. But I like the under in this game. I'll take Kentucky with the points just because I think it's a field goal game.
Mac?
I'm locking up Kentucky. South Carolina off a tough Missouri game. You get Kentucky off a bye week. They make the quarterback change. They got embarrassed last year in Lexington.
Yeah.
Stoops and company, they remember that fucking game. And he had a lot of success against South Carolina early in his career. I think they're live to win the game. I think South Carolina's way overrated.
And now in the back Max argument up there with Kentucky. South Carolina put it on the line against Mizzou last week, and they were up, they were winning, and that was their season. They knew it.
Yep.
And for them to throw that away, I don't see them bouncing back here in a good spot, which is also why I love the under.
Moneyline Mac, lock it up. Kentucky plus 5.5. Bet detective, locking up the under 46.5. Next up, Marshall is heading to Cajun Field there to take on the Raging Cajun. Marshall's the favorite. Man, this was the Sun Belt Championship last year. I found it pretty shocking that Marshall is favored in this game. Give me the Raging Cajuns. What's going on with them? How the fuck are they a dog at home with Marshall having the whole new team? Give me the Raging Cajuns. Bet detective, what are you doing here?
Sharp money coming in on Marshall too, which is kind of odd. It's just it's a pure Louisiana fade. People saw Louisiana and they're just fading it. But me, I've been on a full season Marshall fade because, as I said, they lost more. They lost less people in that plane crash than they did in the summer in the transfer portal. So give me Louisiana, lock it up.
You know what? Let's go. I'm in. Double lock on Louisiana. I think they're jumping the gun a little bit here. Yeah. By the way, they're asking for the Kentucky quarterback. It's going to be Cutter Boley, I believe. Cutter Boley.
All right.
Is the starting quarterback. Mac, what are you doing here?
I'm taking Gibby. No bet. I think they look better, man. They do. They're playing better. Louisiana, I don't think they're well coached.
I'll give you that.
I just don't know what to put into the Middle Tennessee win. They are playing better, but I mean, I don't know. I think Louisiana at home is pretty solid over the years. Next up, we got La Tech heading to the Sun Bowl. La Tech laying 4.5.
Don't you show me a UTEP fucking logo. Sons of bitches.
I'm on La Tech, guys. I think we might want to bet La Tech. They look good. I would thought that they might have fired their coach by now, but they look pretty good. Bet detective?
Yeah, and I was on them last week. I'll go with you. No bet, but I'll be on La Tech. UTEP. I was so disappointed in UTEP last week. I can't get past it. And they still threw for 400 yards too. That's the thing with them.
Mac?
Sonny Cumbie shits the bed here. UTEP outright. Lock.
All right. Go ahead.
Give me the points. I'm not laying points in a league opener with Sonny Cumbie on the road. I'm not falling for this.
That's
shit.
Fair. That's fair.
UTEP, baby. UTEP out.
Moneyline Mac saying tank. UTEP outright.
Everybody loves La Tech all of a sudden. Let's see it for more than a couple games.
All right. I like that.
Final game on the slate. BYU coming back from Greenville, heading to Boulder, Colorado to take on the Buffs in a series that goes back 102 years. BYU laying 6.5. The over under at 48.5. No. I mean, look, BYU didn't look terrible last week, but I thought it was more about ECU shitting the bed. Give me the Buffs plus 6.5. Lock it up. Let's go. Bet Detective?
You didn't follow me last week when I locked up those Buffs.
We did.
Off a loss. Yeah. I said that's
you
what they
remember.
Do. Off a loss.
Yeah.
It took a little last second touchdown to get there, but you know what I mean? That was after we let it slip. They had the big lead. They let it slip. They did their thing. I liked what I saw with them. Yeah, give me those Buffaloes plus the points at home. Come on. What are we doing here?
Mac?
Yeah, I mean, it's a standalone game, so I'm going to bet it. I'm going to bet Colorado. I think Deion will have these guys ready to go. If you remember, BYU fucking embarrassed them in the bowl game. And like that game meant something to Deion with Shadour's last game and Travis Hunter's last game. I think they'll compete here. BYU wins by a field goal.
There were jokes in the SBs about it, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah.
Triple lock on the Buffs. Plus 6.5. All right, folks, that is our slate. Now we get to the contest part. What are you guys doing? Fire away the Westgate contest for college football. What is it? 7 games, I think it is.
7 games against the spread. Quick update. We are 15-13 on the year. We went 3-4 last week.
Still a half game behind me.
Still half game behind you guys. The late nights killed us, including UTEP, including
the Washington State one for me was just disgusting.
Utah was fucking gross. Bunch of gross stuff, but doesn't matter. We're 15-13. Let's do it. Let's start running.
Off the lead. I checked. The leader's got 20 wins.
All right. Well, we're fine then.
I just need to throw out a 6-1 here. Let's go.
Yeah, let's spread it out there. I don't even think we both need to vote. Let's just, since we both love Penn State so much, let's just toss that as our number 1 play, Penn State.
Yep. That's what I was thinking.
Like it.
I will go next. I'm Air Force. They're gonna fuck up Hawaii.
Love it.
You're up, Becht Detective.
Okay. How about Ole Miss? We both like Ole Miss there as well. Lane Train.
All righty.
I love that number.
Let's get a dog on here.
Yes.
Give me them Hawkeyes. Look at this Cincinnati shit out of here. Get ready to learn Kinnick, Indiana fans, and Cincinnati. Let's go.
Love it. Wave to those kids in the hospital. Let's stick with those dogs. How about that Utah State? Brock Mendenhall plus 22.5. Come on. Give us all those points.
I like it. And then, God damn it, I can't believe I'm going to do this again. Give me Kansas State. Give me Kansas State.
No, that one makes sense. That one makes sense.
Oh my God, they've burned us a couple times. Give me Kansas State off the bye. They're going to right the ship. This is always an 8-win program. They're 1-3. They're going to start rolling.
All right. I like it a lot. I hate that's on our card, but
which means it's a winner.
I know it's a winner. Well, I just hate seeing Kansas State on there so much. You know what I mean? But you're right. But this is the time. No, we both like it. It's so great. Man.
Are you gonna give out Stanford?
No, I'm not gonna give out Stanford, but I do like your dog. We should take some dogs. You vote on this one. I'll give you both options. New Mexico State plus 14 in a rivalry game, which I like. I mean that's all they do is that's gonna be a bullshit rock fight.
We love Hail State.
What's that?
We love Hail State. Mississippi State.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Them or Mississippi State. Want to go Mississippi State?
Yeah,
that's good. Mississippi State. All right, let's go Mississippi State.
I like fading fucking fraudulent Tennessee too.
All right, ring some cowbells.
GVO Farms.
Is that 7? Is that 7 right there?
So our 7 is Penn State laying a little juice. Air Force laying less than a touchdown. Ole Miss just -1. Iowa plus 7.5, which is an insane line. Utah State plus 22.5. Kansas State and Mississippi State plus 7.5. What's that K-State line? 6.5?
It's 6 or 6.5.
Yeah.
We'll see what they lock it in on the.
Check our Twitter. Check Ryan. Check Moneyline Mac's Twitter. He posts the official plays with the lines that come out from Westgate. In this chat that's got a live show. Make sure you follow the Bottom Line Bombs for God's sakes.
Yes. Get on over
Christ's
there.
sakes.
Subscribe. You got the NFL picks you're doing too, right?
Yeah, I'm not doing this 7-hour show for nothing. Subscribe to my goddamn show and give me some thumbs up myself.
Wait, there's a couple of good FCS games, dude. We could talk about.
Colby, what do you think of our 7 plays there, Colby?
I mean, I'm glad you guys didn't take New Mexico State because you guys were gonna eat shit on that in that battle.
Okay.
I thought for the most part they were good. There was a couple I clashed with. Rattle them off really quick again.
You only clashed with one, I think. LSU.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. You like LSU. What was your TMZ Benedict card over there on the main show?
On the main show, let me pull that up. I believe it was
because you refused to play with us and you're playing with Sean and Ryan in the main show. So Mac in a box have to go after you.
And we're ahead of you guys. Isn't that fun?
Half game. You got that big tie. You got that big tie.
By the hook. He's got us. You guys by the hook.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about. They played A&M minus 6.5.
I don't like that for a card play.
Pitt plus 4.5. Penn State minus 3.5. Mississippi State plus 7.5. Iowa plus 8. Rice plus 14.5. Arizona State minus 2. But
good. You guys are the anti-American Rice play. Perfect.
Well, no, yeah. Like if you want my top plays, if you would dial 1-800-PICK.
Yeah, let's hear your top plays.
Air Force is the best play you can do. I think Air Force and Penn State are the top 2 plays. I think
that was our 1-2.
After that, I'll go Georgia Southern. I'll go Rice. I'll go Iowa. I'll go Kansas State. And I think Toledo and Alabama would be after that probably.
Oh yeah, Toledo would have been nice, man.
Yeah.
It's all right. Let's stick with what we got.
Yeah, we got some diversity, but I think we got 4 dogs and 3 favorites. It's 4 and 3. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
7-0.
Mike in the chat says Bottom Line is a great show. There we go. Check out the Bottom Line Bob's podcast. All right. Give CJ Sullivan a follow on Twitter at CJ Sullivan _. And when are you in Chicago again?
October 18th weekend. I'm doing a show Park West, Pat Price tribute show, and I'm writing for Robert Smigel, the Adam Sandler show, Monday at the United Center.
There we fucking go. Get on out there. All right. Get on out there, Chicago. And also be sure to bring up the Tom Cruise movie.
I'll talk
of Money.
We'll talk Tom Cruise all night, and Sean Flannery's there too. So yeah, we'll talk Tom Cruise all night.
There we go. Check him out. Also, check out Moneyline Mac. He's on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac, host of the College Basketball Experience as well. So jump on over there and check him out. And then I'm on Twitter at TheColbyD. The College Football Experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. Till next time, folks. This is the College Football Experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we out of here.
Never did